What is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast, brought to you by the Denver Card Shows. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What is good, my brother?
What's up, man? Kicking in, chilling like always. How about yourself?
Doing good. We got a little mixed drink action. We ran out of beer, and we didn't have a chance to go run to the LQ. So
you have some left?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I did. I was like, did you pound that already?
Yeah. I mean, you said you made it strong, too, so It's going down a little smooth, I'll say that. Which one do we make this with? Some brekkie?
We made it, yeah, with some Breck.
Yum.
Yeah, no, this is pretty bomb, dude. This Bronco version, pretty good. Shout out to the Image Card boys. Mike Simonell hooked us up with that bottle. Appreciate you, brother.
F&A.
But, yeah, so you went to a Bronco game this weekend, bro. How was that?
Started off pretty cool.
Started off very cool.
Fucking so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, had the high five guy in the stands by me, so
Ooh.
you know that was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was nice, but it was cool for a while. And
Yeah.
and then it was a bunch of sad faces.
Then it was like, oh. So, what did you think of Sam Howell?
I don't know. I mean, kind of hard to say how good he looked against that Swiss cheese defense, but
He was making the throws.
he was marching up and down the field. They
Yeah.
had very few negative plays.
Yeah.
Had a few sacks. I think a couple, 2-3 sacks, but
Yeah.
I don't think there was too many passes deflected or
No.
any interceptions. I don't think, was there?
Did he throw any picks? I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
I don't recall one. So, man, Commanders are 2-0. Broncos are now 0-2. Super lame. They did make it interesting with the Hail Mary. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They got kind of hosed on that pass interference in the end zone on the 2-point
True.
conversion.
Honestly, at the very end, I mean, that play was bullshit that they even got it. But
yeah.
that call was fucking whack.
It was pretty
for
bad,
sure.
dude. It was pretty
Yeah.
clear that he turned his body.
It was
Pretty clear interference. Yeah, that was a bummer.
think
That
they'll
was a
ever make
bummer.
that reviewable.
I hope so,
Seems
bro.
like, I bet you they will if it happens enough more times.
I hope so,
Really enough
'cause
games, because
That's super lame.
pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Got this actually. Might as well fucking show. This is pretty cool. It's pretty much card related and shit. It was a giveaway at the game.
Let's see.
How's
Zoom
that?
in
Can you
on
see
you.
it?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's made by Panini Prism, bro. It's a team schedule, 1998 team schedule, and the 1998 team photo commemorating the Broncos win that year in the Super Bowl. It was the 25th anniversary of them mud stomping the Falcons.
Yeah.
And so they had a bunch of alumni there for the halftime.
Oh, that's cool.
One thing I missed out on was they gave away like a replica Super Bowl ring.
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't
Yeah.
quite realize that that's what they were giving away, so we kind of skipped over it and fucked ourselves a little bit because they're actually really fucking dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a badass fucking ring. Looks just like, the fucking ring. Got the two donkey heads on there. Fucking
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Pretty sick, but I thought this was pretty dope that it was made by Prism, actually made by Panini.
Yeah.
The fact that it says Prism and it's not shiny is a little, come on.
It's paper.
Can't be Prism if it's paper. It's still cool though. Something,
definitely.
to throw in a box and say, "Oh, I got this at a game one time" or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of neat.
Yeah, I appreciate you grabbing one
So,
for me too.
Yeah, I
man.
grabbed one for the homeboy.
Yeah, for sure. That's sick.
I do kind of wish I would have snapped up one of those damn rings. So I would have been flossing it right now.
Just like ting ting
Yeah.
ting ting. Hell yeah.
But either way, it's a good time.
Yeah, awesome, dude. I'm glad you were able to go check that game out, man. That's probably the last game that will have playoff implications. It's shitty, bro. Like, we're 0-2, and we haven't played a real team yet.
I know.
We're going to go to Miami next weekend, and that might get pretty rough, dude. That might be rough.
They'll probably play up to their level, bro.
I hope so, bro.
And then still lose, obviously.
Right. I hope so, dude, because if they don't, it's gonna get ugly fast. Because Tua's looking solid, dude. He's looking strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the one quarterback everybody kind of missed on. I think.
Mm-hmm. I think so, dude.
Not everybody, but like He was kind of at the bottom of the list of people that are getting asked about over the last few months.
Oh, for sure. You could have picked up his shit cheap over the summer.
Yep.
Real cheap.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Yep.
God willing, he stays healthy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are hoping to see that, like, get a full season under his belt and go from there.
Go hard.
Yeah. He's looking good. He's looking good, though. But, do you want to jump into the pod, my brother?
Yeah, let's fucking do that.
All right, so our podcast is made up of 3 elements. The first element is cardboard, which is sports card news. Our second element this week is a little bit of hustle, and then we're going to end it up with some sports. You ready to rip that motherfucking shit?
Rip that shit, pimp. Check out the new fucking shirt.
Oh, yeah? Yeah?
I don't know. Homeboy Aaron fucking designed and put together. Cardboard logo on the front. Cardboard element, I should say.
Yeah.
And the back is the dopest part.
Rip that shit!
You gotta rip that shit. And then he also came up with the idea for these. I had them made, but it was Aaron's idea for these lanyards too, so they're pretty dope. You guys fucking... And my scribble fractor, 1-of-1 scribble fractor.
Hell yeah.
If anybody... a couple pods back, we pulled the blank filler card out of the Panini Select, and I just kind of scribbled on it during the pod, and that's what I drew. My 1-of-1. And I just ruined it. I had it hanging from my chest like Jake Paul or whoever, one of them Paul dudes. And my custom case already tore, so oh well. But anyway, let's fucking rip some old school, bro.
You got some old school?
So we got here some 1991 Upper Deck NFL football.
Oh, shit.
So, yes, this is pretty much technically junk wax, but this was the premier edition of NFL football, Upper Deck football. Pretty cool shit. It had the... So it has the Joe Montana SP.
Yeah.
So it's got the, I can't remember what they used to call it. They used to call them 3D, but it's not 3D. It's like a...
Like a motion.
Yeah, kind of a motion snapshot thing, multiple shot thing. Those were pretty famous back in the day. There was the Dion one. There was one with Nolan Ryan. There was a few different ones that were pretty sought after.
You hooked me up with that Dion one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're all numbered as an SP. And Brant was actually telling me about that set a while back, that it actually goes across all the sets. The Jordan was SP1, actually. The Jordan from 1991 was SP1. Michael Jordan in a baseball jersey, Upper Deck.
Oh, yeah.
So that was SP1. This might even be SP2. I don't know exactly how it went, but Brant was actually telling me about that set at one point. So
nice.
Anyway, hopefully we can yoink one of those out here at one point. Or also there are the Find the Montana autos in here. So it was similar to like that Nolan Ryan that I've had and posted recently. There was the Find the Reggie, and then so obviously this was the first one for football. So it had the Montanas, and then a couple of years later, they started having guys like Namath and some other legends in there. But this was the first one. I ended up getting a couple boxes of this. It's been a while. I've been kind of hanging on to them for quite a while. I decided to go ahead and crack one. I may have even gotten this from Milestone. I know I got some of this junk wax stuff from
Milestone.
Him a while back. Yeah, so shout out to him if so. It's got the old school Upper Deck seal on there still. So
nice.
I'm gonna crack this bad boy open. We can smoke a few packs of this shit.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm also going to send a few packs of this out to the homeboy Javi G, who has tried to support our stuff here and there when he can. He has kind of a different theme and venue going on, but he's given us a little share and always been supportive, and I've known him since kindergarten. And he has a YouTube channel called Unbagging, so if you ever get a chance, go check that out. It's on YouTube. It's called Unbagging, and he just he does that, basically. He'll open up some different brand new fast food and tell you what he thinks it tastes like. He'll get like snack crates, things like that. So I'm going to send him a little package with a shirt. He asked about a shirt a while back, so I'm going to send him a shirt, some packs of cards, and some other shit. So he can kind of do a little shout out and an unbagging on his channel. And
hell yeah.
Maybe we get a few little crossover people from his side. He's got a decent little stack. He got more people. I'm just saying, So anyway, he doesn't. I talked to him the other day, so he does know it's coming. So we'll see.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hopefully he pulls something dope, man. If he gets the Montana, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna make him sell it back to me, but he can keep it if he wants.
You motherfucker, you.
No, that would be super cool too.
Oh, fuck yeah. That'd be real cool.
So let's just rip us a nice little stack of these. We'll fucking tear through like 3 or 4 packs a piece, I guess.
Sure, absolutely. Ooh, these feel Montana like.
They feel
Four.
so premium.
4 packs for 4
Might as well
rings.
rip this whole freaking quarter right here. I'm going to go in and yoink 5. I'll rip the whole quarter box right now.
Yeah, dude.
Some nostalgia, bro.
Hell yeah. Going taking it back. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
I'm guessing if the Montana's in there, it would probably be on the back or the front. That's kind of what they used to do. They didn't put them in the middle like they do now.
Right. Henry Ellard. James Thornton. Checklist. Oh, there's a Montana to Rice. Aerial Threats.
Cool.
Phil Sims. Damn, these old school names, bro. Emmett Smith, 2nd year.
Cool.
Anthony Dilwig. Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Anthony Dilwig, quarterback for the fucking Green Bay Packers. That's crazy old school.
Wow.
Pat Swilling. Oh, dude. I'm going to have to jump on that.
Take it.
He's one of my all-timers.
That's pretty cool.
Duron
Nice little action
Sherry.
shot there.
Yeah. Offensive lineman I never heard of. Thurman Thomas, team MVP. And Bart Oates, center for the New York Football Giants. Bart Oates.
Wow.
What a football name.
I mean, and consider how, like, this is, like, what base paper cards are now. Like, these were, like, premium.
Right.
They were higher quality stock. The pictures were, I mean, these were even stepped up past, like, pro set pictures and shit. Like,
And even the packs were foil.
yeah.
And they were
So you
never.
couldn't see through them or search
They were
them.
never. They were wax before this. Yeah.
Some of them were plastic, that thin plastic,
Mm-hmm.
or cellophane, but you could still see through it.
David Fulcher,
Yeah, these were the first
Perry Kemp.
tamper-proof.
Right. Dan McGuire. Old Dan McGuire rookie checklist.
That was actually a chase back then.
Yep. Aerial Threats.
Mark McGuire's brother.
Marino de Duper. Aerial Threats. Pete Houlihan. Jesus, these names. Steve Brizard. Cleveland Gary. Boomer Esiason.
Dang. He still flaps his gums on
He
TV.
does. Fred Marion. Tim Worley. Neil Anderson. He was a monster for the Bears. Alvin.
Oh, yeah. He had a couple good seasons.
Mm-hmm. Alvin Walton. All right. Uneventful so far, but hey.
Yeah, I mean,
Got a
they're
Pat
probably
Swilling.
kind of not going to be anything. I don't know. Let's see. I shouldn't be fucking negative.
Might find a Montana, bro.
Let's do it.
Might find a Montana. Let's see. This fucking
Somebody has to.
Greg Jackson. Another Boomer Esiason. MVP. Mike Babb. Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro, I bought a lot of these back in the day. I bought enough to fucking build a full set just from buying packs.
Yeah.
Not even buying a whole box at a time, just buying packs.
David Craig. Wow. Dave Craig. Quarterback for the Seahawks. That's the AFC West Seahawks right there.
Right? Yep, that was a former rival. I mean, I guess they're kind of a rival again now because it's stupid
Super Bowl. Yeah. God damn that Super Bowl.
I shouldn't even brought it up.
Aerial Threats. Warren Moon to Drew Hill. We got a rook. Oh, Eric Bieniemy.
Okay.
That's cool.
Little CU.
Little CU alum. He's also the offensive coordinator of the Commanders.
Oh,
and
true that.
Put a ass whooping to us. That's
Oh.
actually kind of cool.
That was pretty cool. That he fucking beat us.
Here's a Montana, but it's a Football Heroes. It's not
Okay.
not an
That's
auto. And Jerry Gary.
part of the insert set, essentially. Those were still always cool. I mean,
No,
back
for
then,
sure.
They were fucking pretty dope and chaseable.
James Brooks, Eric McMillan, Mike Dumas, rookie.
Okay.
Aerial Threats, Steve DeBerg to Stephon Page.
Wow.
Old School Chiefs. Jackie Slater, Hall of Famer. Clarence Verdine. Mike Merriweather. James Francis. Jesus. These names. Kent Hull. Rodney Pete.
Ah,
Rodney Pete.
shit, he was good for a season or so.
Yeah, he got married to that beautiful
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
Eric Metcalf and Jeff Cross. Nothing here.
Can't remember her name.
She was an actress.
Yeah. And she had a hyphenate, kept a hyphenated
She kept
name.
yep, she did.
Something Pete.
Holly
Was it Holly Robinson?
Holly
Pete?
Robinson Pete.
Ernest Biner, Pat Leahy, Eddie Brown, star rookie Mike Pritchard, another CU.
Ooh, another buff. That was back in our heyday, dude. We used to have some beasts coming out to CU back then.
Some CU packs here. Harvey Williams, rookie. He was a Chief, wasn't he? Harvey Williams?
Huh.
I want to say. I don't remember. Jim Everett, that's another fucking jeez. Oh. He was a big deal for about a half a season, probably.
Yeah, he fucking smacked the shit out of Jim Rome.
That's right. He showed me that. That was fucking funny.
Called him Chris
Mark
Everett.
Jackson.
Bronco?
Little Bronco action.
One of the amigos right there.
An amigo. One of my amigos. Ronnie Lippett and some Warren Moon.
Warren Moon was a monster, dude. I used to love Warren Moon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, didn't they go to the championship in 91?
Houston?
Yeah. Or was it a little later than that?
I don't think they ever went to the Super Bowl.
No, they went to the AFC championship.
AFC?
Yeah. Didn't they? Was it against the Bills, right? When the Bills came back?
I think that was a divisional playoff
Was
game.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was Frank.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Frank Reich.
Yep.
I want to say the Broncos.
I was going to call Mike Kroll rookie, too. Dang it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I remember that was his rookie card.
That was
I was holding it. I forgot it was a vertical or a horizontal.
He was a bust. He turned out to be a goddamn bust. They drafted him instead of Alfred Williams, and then Alfred Williams ended up coming here and winning the Super Bowl anyway.
Right.
Yep.
He was at the game the other day for halftime.
Oh, was he? Yeah. Nice.
Those are cool. Aerial threats. Those are.
Was it Randall? Randall to Mike Quick?
Little Cunningham, Quick. Emmett, MVP. Second year.
Nice.
13-cent card.
He came out hard, bro. Emmett came out immediately. Was good.
Yeah.
He was he was good right away.
Yeah. I got to give those. I mean, I try to give Cowboys fans as hard of a time as I can, but those teams were pretty fucking good back in the day, bro.
Oh, dude.
You can't
Yeah,
fucking
they were.
Russell Maryland.
Russell Maryland was good. He was
decent career. I don't
yeah,
think
he
ever
was.
became Hall of Famer or anything.
He went to
but
Miami Hurricane, wasn't he?
yeah. Cornish. Wow, Tim Rosenbach. Come on, action. Jerry Ball. There's another. Let's see, Bobby Humphrey.
Bobby Humphrey.
Little Bronco action.
He was real
put a
good
fucking
here.
Broncos team set here together.
He was real good when he was a Bronco.
Yeah.
And then he went to Miami for a while.
There's another one of those football heroes, Montana. That's the Notre Dame. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. That one's sick.
That in a fucking dollar box, boy. Charles McRae. Nick Bell, rookie. He was a Steeler?
Steeler, I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, these rookies are all in college unis still. Billy Joe Tolliver. Wow.
That's the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah, a lot of our younger guys are probably going. I mean, even we have a hard time recognizing some of these, but Barry Sanders.
Oh, nice.
Always good to hit a Barry.
That's his third-year card.
Now, time for a Bo Jackson. His card in this was pretty cool too. I want to say he was kind of like. I want to say he was almost hurdling tackler, sort of.
Probably a Bronco.
Probably.
I remember.
I opened a lot of this shit back.
I remember he ran over Mike Harden. We were playing in LA, and he fucking ran over Mike Harden like I've never seen, dude. It was embarrassing.
Like he wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm. That's
Derek
probably
Thomas.
the card. Oh, that's a nice card. I love DT.
Nope, no Bo Jackson yet. Richmond Webb, Andre Ware.
Andre
Bust as a
Ware.
motherfucker. Sterling Sharp. AKA Shannon's brother.
Right.
Yeah, this Dan McGuire was probably the most valuable card in the set back then.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a pretty big chase because he was fucking McGuire's brother.
Yeah. San Diego State. I think he went to San Diego
Yep,
State.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was
Him and
tall,
Marshall
bro.
Falk, right?
Mm-hmm. He
Well,
sure did.
Falk was a year or two later, but
He sure did. He was like 6'7". Like he was very,
Yeah.
very tall.
yep. I don't think he ever took a snap in the NFL. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, he did in preseason, I'm sure, but
I don't recall him playing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seahawk, I want to say.
Dan McGuire? Yeah, I think so. I think he did get drafted by the
Seattle
CLC.
Packers
Yeah.
cards.
Pretty sure he did.
Yep, Seahawk.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a nice little stroll down memory
whatever.
lane.
You know, nothing fucking crazy, and I'm sure everybody's like, "Oh, bunch of junker."
This is
Fuck you, it was fun.
this is great podcasting, guys. Yeah, great.
Rip some more of that expensive shit.
Get another box of Prism, bitches. Cool. You ready to dive on into the cardboard,
Let's
my
do
brother?
it, homie.
All right. So, first topic under the cardboard this week is about 2023 Bowman Chrome baseball. That just came out last week. We talked a little bit about that. They have the retrofractors in there, and apparently they have 2 superfractors in there. There was
Fanatics sucks.
Let's see. I'll put this one out.
Panini sucks.
That was pretty good, dude. You matched it pretty
close.
well. Yeah, it was pretty solid. But there was a ball player named Victor Itzturis. That's, I think. That's a tough one. Itzturis. That's a tough one to pronounce. But apparently 2 1-of-1 supers were pulled of this gentleman. And, yeah, dude. How bad of a fuck up is that?
It's pretty bad, bro. I mean, that's what makes Superfractor so special.
Yeah.
Even the 1-of-1, like, sometimes, like, the generic or junky 1-of-1s, like, if it was just, like, some accidental of the base fucking prestige 1-of-1,
Right.
you know what I mean? Or whatever,
Right.
like, some fucking lame brand or something. But that's a Superfractor.
That's a super, bro.
Like, there shouldn't even be more than one, like, at all. Like, it
Why?
shouldn't even exist. Why would you print more than one?
Why?
Yeah.
You know? This is the only reason why I can see why. Is you have a backup for
Yeah.
all of them in case, like, someone buys a box and it comes beat to shit and the super's bent and all fucked up.
And I always wondered how they do that. Because you can't make a backup of every single one, can you?
Probably.
I mean, you can. Obviously, you can. Do you think they do?
I don't know.
They give a fuck.
That's interesting.
You know?
Why would you print more than one?
Yeah. Unless you, like, counted on them coming back. That would
I
be
don't know.
very counterproductive, you would think.
Right. And you'd waste a lot of them.
And this would be
You would end up trashing a lot of them, I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine. You know, most of them. All of them, some years.
or they get stolen and enter the market like this or something
Right.
somehow, maybe. Or, well, these were ripped out of packs
Ripped.
from breakers and shit.
Mhm.
So I don't know, bro. That's almost as bad as fucking mixing up George Brett and fucking Herman Ruth, bro.
Right. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
George Brett and George Herman Ruth.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
The Sultan of SWAT.
The Colossus of Clout. The Colossus of Clout. How? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most colossal of fuck ups and 1 being just a boo boo, what would you say this ranks as a fuck up?
Man, I don't know. Is this guy a big time guy?
I haven't heard of him. I've been studying up the class, and he's. Let me
Probably
see.
in the top 100 or something, or who knows? But he's not.
He.
He's not. It's not a name I had heard until this.
Let's
but,
see if he made my prospects list.
Yeah.
That's a fuck no. So he's not a chase. He's not one of the top 10 chases.
Yeah. I mean, this is 7.
7?
I would rank it higher if it was a more important card.
Right.
You know.
If he was one of the big chases. Yeah.
And, you know, especially with everything right now, they're trying to prove how much better they are and great they are.
And it's just like one right after the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like this is the first fuck up from them. This is not the second fuck up. It's not even the third or fourth fuck up. You know, we're approaching double digits here.
Yeah. Yeah, and one thing I've been hearing too, more and more of since Fanatics took over, is like shitty redemption stories from fucking Topps. Was always a little more known for like taking a little better care of you, but I don't know. man.
Really?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people haven't I've been having to wait on that fucking Wander that I know has been redeemed. I don't want it anymore, but it was a rookie gold auto out of 50. I did want the motherfucker.
Right. Right.
Somebody at the card show the other day was telling me kind of a similar situation that they are waiting on redemption that they know has been redeemed that they've seen for sale and they've seen fucking
Right.
And they actually, I haven't reached out to Topps yet, but they reached out to Topps and said, yeah, the card's available. We just, we haven't got to you yet.
We haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah, we haven't got to you.
Right.
Like, once we get down, however far down the list you are.
Right. Your last name ends with an S, so we're still working on the K's right now.
Like, how many is there? Like, fuck. Yeah.
Right.
And then I've been seeing some shit, too, in a lot of the UFC groups because, Topps doesn't do the UFC anymore anyway, but a lot of the redemptions from a few years ago's products, I think I want to say they were like 2017, 18 or so products. That, I mean, they were redeemed when they were supposed to be redeemed. They just never got the card back or whatever. And these were some pretty high-end first autographs. Henry Cejudo and Francis Ngannou, who are both, not as popular as they were when they were redeemed.
Right.
I'm sure. But they're still pretty popular. And these were like cards numbered out of like 5. They're like their first autograph. So they're still fairly sought after. These guys still both have quite a few fans.
Yeah.
And several other cards that people are complaining about because they're posting and they're getting all these replacements. And they're like $20 cards that they're replacing.
Goddamn.
Like $100, $200, $300 cards with and shit, bro.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
That's
and two of the cards are cards that I would love to have, and if they're both from the same set that everybody's getting. They must have had a shitload of them for whatever fucking reason.
Right.
And one is a Rose Namajunas refractor auto, and it's on card, and the other one is Ariane Celeste. I want to say it's. I don't know. Maybe it could have been one of the years where all the autos were refractors too.
Yeah.
Because Chrome does that sometimes.
Yeah.
And so it's a refractor, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's still, if there's no non-refractor, the refractor doesn't matter that much.
Right.
And Ariane Celeste. So it's Ariane Celeste and Rose Namajunas, but they're, $20 to $50 cards maybe, and they're replacing these several, at least well over $100 cards with these fucking cards, and it's like, fucking damn.
That's pretty shitty.
Kind of shitty, bro.
Pretty shitty.
And I've even gotten like extras. I know you have too. Didn't you get some extras from Topps and shit one time?
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
yeah,
I haven't seen anybody posting shit like that for a while.
Yeah, I sure did. And it was
like
on
freebies, like out of nowhere, kind of.
Well, it was on it was on retail shit. Like, I had pulled a decent. It was about a $25 card out of one of those tins. Out of one of these tins.
Yeah,
it was one of these, and I got a decent little card out of there. It's numbered, and it was so off-centered that you could see the other card next to it.
Yeah.
And there was probably 3 other cards that were just like that in the box. So I sent them in, went through their whole rigmarole, sent them in, and they sent me those cards exactly, the same cards, and they were better. They weren't PSA 10s, but they were better. They were decent.
Yeah.
And then they sent me like 6 Bowman Chrome autos and of prospect. They weren't good guys.
Yeah.
But they were autos and then a couple of 3 cello packs, I think.
Yeah.
And then like a month later, I got like a random shipment of like the T206 cards that they made.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the whole set.
Wow.
And I mean, that was pretty good for like what those tins were like $20 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
a little. Yeah. At that time, yeah, they think they worked like $20.
At $20 at that time.
Basically just a hanger inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they did me well, dude, on that. I was more than happy. They probably sent me $40-50 worth of cards and then those packs on top of it,
Yeah. Fucking, they ain't doing that shit no more.
Not anymore. Not no more. Now they're fucking sending out 2 fucking superfractors, bro.
Yeah.
Like we were kind of saying a little bit ago, like, this isn't the first or even fourth time. Almost every set that's coming out has had issues like this or worse. Some of them about this bad. They didn't put the fucking Wanderers in there or all those rookies and the logo fractors and all that shit. They had to replace the silver packs in the hobby boxes and those short print. They were short prints, I think.
Yeah.
Of like all those rookies, they did that.
Yeah, they weren't even supposed to be like in a silver pack. They were supposed to
Right.
be in the regular packs, I
Right.
think, or something like
And
that.
they didn't include
And then
them.
they ended up having to make a special pack just to try
Right.
and get them to people who got
That-
fucked.
See, that shit happened. The Randy Rosarina auto situation happened. They were fake autos that were out there. The George Herman Ruth situation.
Well, that was actually Panini.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That was Panini. Yeah, you're right.
But Panini sucks.
Any chance I get to play that, I'm playing
wow.
it. But no, I mean, multiple fuck ups. And it's just been since Fanatics has taken over Tops.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a few things here and there, but I mean, not like this. There's no way.
Mhm.
I mean, and obviously things are more talked about and everything now too, and all of that. But I'm not giving them any sort of excuse. But I'm sure there's been mistakes.
I'm sure there
Yeah.
has been in the
Yeah.
past for sure.
But not like this. This is crazy.
But it's repetitive. It's almost every set. And I mean, at what point is Fanatics like fucking like a laughing stock, bro? Like what's
Well,
how far does it have to go until like people are like, what the fuck is this shit?
Whenever you're ready, we can just make the fucking little fucking recording, bro. And then at that point, then there's the laughing stock.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. It's
Dude.
more and more people are kind of like getting negative about them, and I don't want to. And I've always been cautiously optimistic, I guess. But it's man, I don't know.
I'm wanting to support them, and I'm wanting to, like you said, cautiously optimistic. I want to be optimistic about Fanatics, but like this is getting kind of fucking ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, they need to start taking it more seriously. The whole fucking thing, dude. Like, they need to realize how passionate the people in the hobby are about these cards. How much money some of these things are going for, and how much it matters to
Yeah.
people. Even even like the grading companies and shit. That shit should be taken more seriously, bro. You should be some kind of professional to be a card grader.
Right.
You have to do jewelry. You have to have some sort of fucking qualifications and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? You can't just be some guy.
Right.
You know? I'm sure you have to have some sort of certificate, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. Grading coins and grading
yeah, there
things
has
like
to
that.
be some
and-
kind of fucking maybe not. I don't know, but I would sure fucking think that there has to be some sort of
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be certified in something, not just some guy who needed a job and
It's like, all right, this is what
so
we
sure I can do that.
this is what we do, and man,
Because it sure seems like how else could they hire so many people so quickly, bro?
yeah.
There's no way. Other than just hiring like
But I mean, there's not just like card graders floating around out there. I
Yeah.
mean, you're gonna have to train them somehow.
yeah.
You're gonna have to hire unexperienced
Obviously you have
people
to-
at some
No,
point.
any job, I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, but to get to the actual grader fucking status,
to actually
I don't
be
fucking know.
taking live bullets. You know what I mean? You're actually
for as
grading live
seriously as we
cards.
fucking take it, and the implication is that they're taking it that seriously. I don't think most people are realizing that they're not fucking like
They're not like
professionals
right.
necessarily.
Yeah,
you know?
professionals.
You have to do something for X amount. You can't just be trained for a few months and then be like a professional. You know, like.
Especially
I mean, I
when
guess a
you're like,
professional is just somebody who gets paid to do something, but like fucking.
I know what you
like-
mean. There should be like some sort of certifications
Yeah.
there. And it brings us all the way back to the point
Something
that
we've
we
been talking about
fucking always make and we
Yeah.
always get back to is there needs to be like some sort of regulatory situation where, I mean, like if you're
With the measurables and
right, dude, if you work for the FDA, you have to have certifications. If you work at a manufacturing facility and you want to have ISO certifications, you have to pass these certain things, and you have to have your facility checked by auditors. You have to have all these things set in place so that you could say, "Hey, we're ISO certified, and we guarantee a certain number of, discontinuities coming out of our facility per year." And unless you can do that, you don't get that moniker. And fuck, dude, like
yeah, you can still grade cards, but you don't get the fucking
Right.
You can HJ, all those guys can fucking still
Right.
keep doing whatever.
Right.
But you're not the fucking certified guy.
You're not certified, and,
And
you're
then-
not official, and you're not,
Yeah.
you know, you're not going
And
to
if
be.
PSA was that, then boom, now I get it.
And
You know, or something.
absolutely, and that gives you more of a reason to have that secondary price value jump.
Exactly.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what
Like,
Yeah.
so like if PSA is getting that, you know, they're
They might as well just fucking create a college on their own, dude.
right.
They're already the standard.
Just be
Pretty
this,
much,
Just
yeah.
be it and
Just
create,
create
it.
Yeah. Just fucking lie to us. Put a fucking guarantee on a box. Take a shit in a box and write guarantee on it. Well, I don't remember how that fucking quote goes, but I could take a crap in a
He's-
box.
he said- he
I'm
goes-
sure you know it better than me.
He's like, I could take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, no problem. I got the time. But if you want to buy a quality product, why don't you just? I can't remember exactly how it goes. That's the shit though.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Tommy boy, all the way, bro.
At least fucking say it's certified.
At least lie to me, bro. Dude, Jeremy with the Tommy boy reference for the win. Love it.
I can stick my head up a cow's ass and get a good look at a T-bone, but I'd rather take the butcher's word for it.
He keeps fucking it up.
No, my ass.
That shit's so good, dude.
Yeah, and that's a good one.
All timer. All timer.
That is one that I did wear out for quite a while. I haven't watched that movie for over a decade. So.
Oh yeah, dude. It was a TBS special. Like it was when it would come on TBS like every weekend. It seemed like, and I would have to stop and watch it. I had to stop on it. When that deer fucking wakes up in the back seat of his car, dude, that shit's hilarious.
Dude, that whole fucking.
But no, I mean, so if there is a regulatory type of body that is created for grading, does it reach into manufacturing of cards? Does it reach into, you know, breaking? Does it how far does it go? You know,
The manufacturing is tough because, I mean, I don't know what you could. You know, you could start. I mean, what rule would it be broken that they accidentally made 2 1-1s or something? You know what I mean?
well,
But,
it would be more so like a kind of like what we were saying about ISO, like standards of like quality assurance.
yeah.
Like you have to guarantee, you know, when you say minimum of 2 autos of a box, then there's 2 fucking autos in a box. When you say that there's fucking redemptions, then they make sure that you fucking fulfill those goddamn things,
Yeah,
you know, or
yeah,
or make it rectify it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
You know, they could hold a standard of QC of the cards going into the pack. So like, you
Yeah,
check,
that I figure. But
you know, check a few out of every 1,000 cards or every, you know, whatever, and make sure that shit's not going crazy off print, off center, and like
yeah.
make sure that there's no fuckery when you're sending boxes to, you know, different this guy or that guy, you know, or this girl or whoever is breaking or whoever.
As far as that,
LCS.
maybe more more regulations on making sure that everything is truly random, and
Right.
you know, there's no way of determining, like you said, no way of saying this box might have that in it, or you know. What's up, Sunny Day?
But fuck, dude, when you start introducing regulatory affairs like that, there's always fucking corruption and bullshit and
Well, and the whole point is to help get rid of the corruption, but
right.
it's gonna be whoever has the money or whoever's already, you know.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, it's just some of these fucking things are worth so much money, bro.
That's
like
the thing is, we take it so fucking seriously, bro. You know, they're just a fucking printing company. They're just printing. Could be printing anything, magazines, fucking, you know.
right, right. Printing fucking
My nose itchy.
decks of playing cards,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, dude. But the thing about it is, like, those things aren't valuable.
It's not their fault that we're paying all that money for it. It's not their fault that we want to pay all that money for it. They want to give us all that money. That's on them.
Right? You're the ones putting fucking autographs on them, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're the
Serial
one
number in them, making it seem like they're rare.
making 101s and shit.
Adding gold to the motherfucker.
You put gold foil on it.
Diamonds and shit.
Literally putting diamonds and gold in them. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard though, because the more regulation and the more bullshit you start adding to it, the more the prices start going up because
Of
they have to
course.
follow these rules and they have to do all this shit and they have to hire their own people.
Everything
And
is a fucking jagged, double-edged sword.
yeah, for sure. But right now, I mean, as of right now, I'm not very satisfied with what's going on with fucking
Gotta get that
Fanatics.
on the board, bro. Oh, did I write that up there?
Oh,
Yeah.
the Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
I'm not. I gotta say, Doc, I'm not too satisfied with the service so far. Really not. But we're gonna have to give some thumbs.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
Not great, Fanatics.
Not a good look, bro. Not a good look. And they've yet to even that I've seen as of tonight. I haven't seen them come out and say, "My bad." Nothing. You know. So.
Well, even anytime they have, or anybody, even any of the companies have, they don't give any explanation. They just basically
No.
say sorry.
Oh, we fucked up, and
Yeah.
here's how we're gonna fix it. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. But we'll move on, bro. We'll jump out of that when we'll move into our second topic under the cardboard. And that is Chicago just got awarded the 2026 National. They had to put it to a vote. All the dealers that get tables at the Natty, when they sign up to get their tables for the next year, I guess they had them vote and see what they wanted to do. And it was up between Atlantic City, Atlanta, Georgia, and Chicago. And it looks like Chicago has won it out. So next year, 2024 is going to be Cleveland, 2025 is going to be Chicago, and 2026 is going to be Chicago again.
I guess that's probably about the best way to choose, right?
I would say, I mean,
Asking the dealers.
the dealers are the ones that are going to be traveling. They're the ones that are going to be paying all that money to be there. And that's only fair, right?
Yep.
It's only fair. And fucking, well, see, once again, that corruption, dude. Atlantic City, they were greasing the wheels a little bit to try to get it there. And they were like, hey, if you have it in Atlantic City, we'll cut your table fees in half, or we'll give you extra $1,000 or whatever off. Or,
offering some kind of hotel deals or something too, or something.
yep. And apparently the reason why Atlantic City was a hot place for the national committee to want to go to is because they basically get the room almost free, from what I've heard. So like they're just like crushing it money wise with all the table fees and whatever they're making off of the show. So that and it's a whole new committee. I think as of November 1st, I believe it's going to be a whole new committee that's taking over, a whole new promotion company that's taking over the national. So it's going to be new people running the show. So I don't know, man. What do you think about Chicago? I mean, I know we've never been to the Natty. It's tough for us to like really say, but do you think that that's the best place to go to it, or would you have a more ideal place that you could think of?
I don't know. I think the general conception amongst people is like that's about the biggest, most central location for most of the United States. I see a lot of people say they don't want it in Atlantic City. There's a lot of people I think that would have fun there too, but
It's a shithole. I went to Atlantic City and it's fucking horrible.
yeah.
It's bad. Like it's like openly doing drugs on the street. Bad.
The only thing the biggest complaint I've heard anybody say about Chicago was that the air conditioning sucked or whatever. And
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's middle of fucking July or whatever, late July. It's going to fucking be hotter than fuck no matter where you
Right.
are. But,
Right.
that is something that with that number of people, they need to fucking have that. That's pretty important, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely important.
But yeah, I mean, Chicago, I think is probably a pretty cool fucking city. I've never even been there, but I've always wanted to go and check it out. I've known a few people from there. And
Yeah. Yeah.
the Great White Buffalo live there.
Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo.
And she always bragged about it, and she always tried to get me to go visit, even though, whatever. And She
Yeah.
always had roommates and even boyfriends, and told me it was still cool to go visit. I was like, eh.
Great white buffalo.
Weird. But yeah, I would like to go to try to go to Chicago. I would, you know.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'd like to go see Soldier Field and see downtown and maybe catch a Cubs game if I can. You know, that'd be dope.
Word.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think common sense has kind of prevailed in this one a little bit. A lot of people that we've talked to that went to the Natty in Atlantic City had some stories, bro. Some stories.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be pretty tough. I'm glad that I hate to see when, like, places or entities try to, like, bribe people to do shit. And, like, that didn't rub me well, dude. I was like, I don't know if I like that, you know. And what the fuck does it matter what I want and think, I guess. But I would, for me, I've been to Atlantic City. I've never been to Chicago, but I would much rather go check out Chicago than to go see Atlantic City again, dude. That shit's fucking miserable.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be cool. You know, I was excited about it and wanted to go there, and when I got there, it was terrible, dude. It was one of the worst cities I've been to.
Yeah.
And I've been to Tijuana, dog. You know? I would rather go to Tijuana and drink Coronas than go to Atlantic City, dude. You know, I really would.
Yeah, I've been to TJ too. Before it was too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the matter, Sonny? What's the matter?
Did you go by while he was outside earlier?
She might need to. Is that what you want?
Come here. Come chill. Good girl.
The mascot's in the house again.
Yeah, she has to go down to her little cave.
But
The employee of the month.
employee that had, dude, that was a sick post. If you don't follow our Facebook, Jeremy put a fucking sick ass post on there with Sunny, with our little mascot.
Yep.
But so if it were up to you, what would be your ideal national destination?
Denver, fool. Shit.
Would it be?
Drive an hour and a half.
Would it be really?
To drive an hour and a half and you be there? Fuck yeah.
Right. But we go to Denver all the time.
I don't know. Honestly, like I said, I've never been. So I don't know if Denver could even truly accommodate. You know?
I don't think they have space. Yeah.
You know, that would be the thing. I don't know if there's quite an area with the space and or hotels all, you know.
The convention center in downtown Denver is pretty big, but I checked square footage on it compared to the place where they hold it in Chicago, and it's a fraction of the size of that one.
Yeah.
And there's pretty decent hotels downtown, but the convention center, it'd be like a third of the size. And that's the biggest room I've seen in Colorado. They might have something somewhere else, but I doubt it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think Chicago is the most logical. I mean, as far as being a big enough, cool enough city, central-ish, you know,
Yeah.
to most, to either coast. Summertime, you know, it's got a little elevation to it, right? I don't think it's like crazy fucking. I think it's cool, you know.
I don't know.
I think it's
Chicago's
I
elevation.
don't think they have like insane summers and shit. You know?
In Chicago,
Yeah.
it gets hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hotter than here?
Yeah.
Really?
597 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty low elevation.
Yeah, it is. Huh.
Chicago.
Pretty close to the Great Lakes. That's probably why, huh?
Yeah.
Fix the AC and I'm damp. I ain't trying to smell no fucking sweaty ass.
The average temp in the summer is like 80 degrees. That's not
I
bad.
don't know. That's fucking.
That's not bad.
It's better than.
It's cooler
Yeah,
than
it's gotta be.
cooler than here. Like
Yeah.
in the summer in Pueblo, it's like probably averaging up mid 90s. So
For a minute, it was pretty sweltering.
pretty damn hot. You know, my ideal place for the Natty would be Vegas.
Yeah.
I think Vegas would be dope.
Really.
They have the conference room space. I mean, there's conference rooms everywhere. Huge conference rooms for the casinos, and then they definitely would have the hotel, capacity. It would be hot, but once again, in those casinos, they have ridiculous air conditioning. That wouldn't even be a problem. I think Vegas would be sick. I would like that.
I don't know.
And that's a little far to the West Coast for a lot of the East Coasters.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, I mean, I think I would rather prefer it to be somewhere a little more chill. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too...
You don't want to get too rowdy?
Yeah. If I get in Vegas, I mean, I'm probably not going to come the next day. Might get a little sidetracked.
I probably won't show up. Dude.
I get a little sidetracked. Caught up in something. So good. Just lost on the strip somewhere and pass out in the bush. It's happened.
Has happened. It has happened. I didn't pass out in the bush, but I passed out in my hallway of my hotel.
Yeah. No, I always made it to my room in Vegas. I've always made it to my room.
I didn't make it
barely.
One time I didn't
crawled
make it.
A couple.
One time. One time I did.
I had to kind of sit down in the doorway for a minute, make sure it was my room. Half hour. Hey, what are you tripping about? The guard dog on duty.
She's on duty.
I'm gonna slap her outside real fast.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Get out of here.
Sunny day. You want to go outside?
Go get that cat.
She was on the move too. She's like, something's out there. I'm gonna kill it.
She probably just thinks we're gonna go play frisbee. She's probably out there looking at the door right now.
Yeah, she's a frisbee playing dog, dude. She will play some frisbee. All right. But yeah, dude. I would say Vegas. That'd be my my ultimate. But I mean, you're probably right. Probably get into too much trouble out there.
Not me personally or anything. I mean, I might get a little distracted or whatever, but I don't know. There's a lot to do.
There's some poker rooms that would keep me pretty away from the card shows.
Everybody start fucking trying to gamble cards at the fucking poker room.
I'm all in.
Like how you see them in the old movies whipping out watches and shit. Like undoing their fucking Charizard off of their fucking thing.
Fuck the money. It ain't about the money. I lost my daddy's watch. Fuck that cheap ass watch.
Can't even say watch around me.
You gotta say little clock or some shit. If you say watch, even fix your mouth to say watch, I'm gonna just dive on you.
Say, woo, woo.
Ow. That's fantastic. Is Sunny causing trouble?
I don't know. Maybe she's actually barking about something. Oh well, hopefully she eats them.
But we'll move on, bro. We'll move on. We'll get out of that. We will move into our third topic under the cardboard element, which is Pikes Peak Card Show recap. Last weekend up in Colorado Springs, our good friend Brant put on a show. He put on the Pikes Peak show. It's back off a summer hiatus, and we were able to go up there. You and I both set up, and we both had tables, and we had a hell of a time. How was your show, man?
It was good, man. Fucking, it was good to see everyone again. Missed out on the last show. It's been a minute from the last Pikes Peak, so
Pikes Peak.
It's a little piggity Pikes Peak. It was cool, man. It was a great time. Like always, got to hang out and chill, and added a couple more tables, right?
Yeah. You squeezed in. I want to say five more tables.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it was a packed house.
Fit nicely because you could barely tell.
No, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. I didn't really get a good chance to walk around much though. Maybe
same.
did like one lap and that was about it.
Yeah, same. I kind of get caught up at the babysitting the table.
Yeah, it was busy. It was busy for a good 2 hours there. It was nonstop. It was just boom, 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 person after person. No, it was a great show. It always is.
Yeah.
It's never a bad show. It's always on and popping.
I was set up next to Southie and Canals.
Oh, nice.
So that's always entertaining.
Absolutely. Southie, the homie, and his son, Kniles.
Yeah.
Other, a.k.a. Niles.
Yeah. He
A.k.a. these Knuts.
Hooked it up with a nice little chunk of Chronic. We'll fire up here in a minute. I'll start packing this bowl right now for the Chronic break here in a bit.
Nice. But no, it's always a fantastic show, dude. No problems, no major well, there was a little bit of a problem. There was another event there was 2 other events going on at where the show was, and there were some parking issues.
Oh, we almost had to pick up some parking attendants.
We almost had to take out some parking attendants that thought they were police officers or something. One of our buddies who sets up at the show, he's actually a police officer there in Fountain, and the parking attendant was giving him some shit, and he like kind of had to chill him out, tell him, dude, you need to relax.
Calm down there.
I told him, dude,
Barney,
exactly. I told him, like, dude, you should have flashed your fucking badge.
Yeah.
Make his eyes pop back a little bit. But no, he was real professional and real cool. He's not going to do that. But there was a few confrontations with that gentleman out in the parking lot, and Mr. Brandt had to go outside and get things squared away and straightened out. And
go strong arm.
he had to go out there and give him that side eye a little bit. But it got
talking to my guys all wrong. Say it again. I stabbed you in the face with a soldering iron.
Speaking of my man, all wrong. You have the wrong tone.
Yeah.
That's great. But no, that was the only real kerfuffle. Everything else went pretty smoothly. And great crowd, of course, as always. And luckily, after the show, we were able to go grab some barbecue. And
That was pretty fun.
you, myself, and Brant, we were able to go grab some big, Rudy's? Some Rudy's barbecue. Yeah, dude, it was good.
It was pretty fun. I would go back for show.
It was pretty solid. Had a good time. But all our pickups are with Brant. Brant has all of it, everything. So I didn't really bring anything to show off any pickups.
Brant, you stash. Just kidding.
But what did you pick up, homie?
Just nothing too crazy, bro. I got these from speaking of little canals, bro. Little D's Canuts, I was calling them. Made a couple little trays with the homie, like I always try to goof around with them, and picked me up a little Upper Deck game used Champ Bailey.
Oh, nice.
And a little Prime action. Little Topps Finest Deion Sanders Destroyers insert with a little sticker on it still.
Oh, still got the coating.
So, I mean, they're just cheapo little cards, but I always like to kind of trade with the little homie. And then he kind of sneakered me with this card. It's a cool fucking card, but... So...
Who is it?
It's Stroud, auto.
Oh, nice.
CJ Stroud out of 50, I want to say. Where's the number at? 50, number 2 out of 50, so... Picked that up. I mean, it's just a wild card. It's a cool looking card. It's a shiny. It's a gold, I guess. But he little homie's getting a little hooked on the wheel over there at the Image Boys shop. So they talked him into going around and shopping this card around. I didn't know that it was them. I thought it was his card, so I made another deal with them. I was like, man, you actually got a pretty decent card for a change.
Yeah.
I bought it off of him, and I told him, now don't go spending this money on the damn wheel over there. And I was like, whatever, it's your money, do whatever the fuck you want. Well, turns out it wasn't even his fucking card. It was those fucking dudes' card. And they were just giving him one free wheel spin for dumping it for him. So he got a free wheel.
Oh, shit.
So he was just doing it for a wheel spin. I mean, I would have still bought the card anyway, but even if I don't care who it was from or whatever, but it was just kind of funny the way he fucking shysted me, that little guy.
That's hilarious.
So next time I'm going to get him. Anyway, I think it's a cool card. You don't know what the hell's going on with these guys and their autographs and the licensing and everything else.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a cool looking card, honestly. So I don't know. We'll see. I just liked it. So picked this up from let's see. What the hell did I? Oh, this Roger Craig also came from Canals. That's a little on-card Upper Deck auto.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I mean,
yeah.
Roger Craig's one of those dudes that doesn't get a whole lot of love, dude. He was kind of legendary back in the day.
Yeah, he was pretty fucking good, bro.
Ran all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, I know. Had those high knees.
Let's see. Got this little rose. I didn't realize it was a PSA 8, but I got it for cheap as fuck. From Andrew. He's always trying to dump his UFC cards on me.
Yeah.
But it's a rose patch auto, so I'll probably crack it, throw it in the fucking box, and throw it in the PC or something. And then this Judy is probably the coolest card that I got. It's nothing crazy, but it's numbered out of 15. SGC 95 with the 10 auto. Jerry Judy rookie.
Oh, nice. That Phoenix.
Yeah. So, looks like he just caught a ball, so that's kind of weird.
He doesn't usually do that. Oh, shit. That's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah. I thought he was wiping his hands on a towel, wiping the.
It's really, really odd.
I thought he was wiping the butter off of his hands, but.
Because I'll drop that motherfucker.
Oh man! So I made a little trade. I mean, this is a few dollar card too, but bought that off of cheating ass Velocity Smith too. So
Velocity Smith.
cheating at fantasy football, and I just say that because he's like has a unfathomable amount of points,
and he's auto drafted. He
Yeah,
auto drafted,
yeah.
and he has the best team. He has the highest ranked team in the league.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Auto draft City Raptors, not Velocity. Auto draft City. And probably the coolest thing I got was a gift from the homie Brant, dude. This is fucking dope. Actually, I was gonna open it today, but I wanted to open the upper deck for a while, and I wanted to send a few packs over to Javi, so I'm gonna open this next week. But
Oh, nice.
this is a convention exclusive box, so I'm pretty sure this was only available at the National. I wanted some of these when they first came out, and I kind of pussed out, but I can't wait to open that. We'll crack that bad boy open next week, and thanks, Brant.
Yeah.
You the best, man.
For those just listening, they're Street Fighter cards.
Oh, did I not say that?
No,
Oh, my bad.
it's all good.
Sorry, these are Street Fighter trading cards from the what's the company that makes these again? Cardsmiths.
Cardsmiths, yeah.
Yep. So Cardsmiths. So
No, they're dope. They're dope.
yeah.
I was looking at some the other
I
day.
may or
On,
may not have drank that whiskey too fast. Earlier.
I was looking at some on eBay the other day,
Yeah.
and like for secondary prices, and they sell pretty good, dude.
Yeah, there's some cool ones. There's some number cards and shit.
There's some decent cards in there.
I'm pretty sure there's some like one of ones and everything. So
Yeah, but dude, Street Fighter. So that's not. Who are those characters? That's
so that's like Guile,
and Ryu,
Ken and Ryu, Chun-Li,
Blanca,
Bison.
Bison.
M. Bison. I think it just always said
Yeah.
M. Bison. Yeah, and Honda.
Honda. Yep. That's right.
Yep. So,
Of course, Ken was the guy I always ran with.
yeah, I always did Guile because he had this one move that was kind of unblockable, but
That kick,
yeah,
kicks
a
like
little
thing.
flip kick thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sonic Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Blanca. And then I think they added some characters later after the first couple or whatever, but anyway, we'll crack that bad boy next week. And
Nice.
anything mentionable that you picked up?
Yeah.
Have it show off like.
Yeah, we picked up a Bryce Harper out of 75 rookie auto. It's raw too. We picked that up. We got a nice Otani rookie. It's out of 75 as well, I want to say.
Yeah.
And it's in a BGS 9.5. And what else did we pick up? We picked up a nice lot. We made a good deal with Miguel. The homie Miguel picked up a bunch of 2020 rookie quarterbacks.
Slabs?
No, it was all raw. They were all raw, and most of them were numbered. It was a nice lot. And off the top, I can't really remember anything else. I mean, there was some other stuff,
Yeah.
but my memory is horrible.
Same.
Let's see, there's that lot. Same lot.
No Screwball Fractors though.
No Scribble Fractors. No, we got a Jalen Hurts RPA. Got a Sauce Gardner RPA. That's a sale. We did pick up a cool card. It was a Michael Jordan game-used floor that was from North Carolina.
Yeah.
It was a North Carolina card. It was pretty cool, dude. And then we got a Kobe also, but the Kobe was NBA. It was the Lakers floor, but the Jordan one was his college floor.
Wow.
That was pretty cool cards. I think we got a couple of Joker autos too. But no, we picked up some pretty decent stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. It was great. It was a good show. It was a good show. Pikes Peak is definitely one to check out if you haven't been. Definitely go check it because it's fucking fun, dude. A lot of deals go down. A lot of people in that room. A lot of banger ass cards in that room for sure.
Hell yeah. Some good shit.
Yeah,
Some good shit.
for sure. But that's all I got for the cardboard, bro. Do you want to take a shot?
Okay.
Let's take this. Let's take this shot. All right, brother.
Cheers up.
Cheers up. I took the shot and hit the mic with my arm. It was like had a sound effect to it. Boom. I'm gonna chase whiskey with more whiskey.
Yeah. Whiskey back.
Whiskey back. But now that we've taken our shot, we got out of the cardboard. Do you want to jump into a little commercial from our sponsor and then come right back and dive into the hustle?
Do it.
Let's do it. This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com. We back.
God damn, I can't believe how many times I fucking listened to that song back in the day.
Oh,
I know
dude.
we talk about it a lot too when we play it. but-
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I remember that video too.
Yeah. Everybody's.
No, that was a banger. That whole record. Chronic, dude. The Chronic?
Yeah.
That was a banger. I don't think there's a bad song on that thing. But no, Denver Card Show is going to be putting on their 2-day show at the end of October. I think I've been saying the wrong dates on here, dude.
Oh shit.
I think it's the 27th and 28th.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
John, please forgive me. Please forgive me, John. Yeah, October 28th and 29th.
28, 29.
28, 29 at the Crown Plaza Convention Center. It's going to be, let's see, $6 tickets if you get them online, $10 at the door. Kids 13 and under are going to be free. And there's going to be some decent auto signers there. There's going to be Rudy Rudiger is going to be there. Who else? It was
Rick Upchurch.
Rick Upchurch,
and
PS2.
PS2.
So there's going to be a few Broncos, Bronco great, Rudy Rudiger, and from what I've seen, he said there's more to come. So hopefully there's
cool.
a couple more pop in there, and it's a banger of a show. It's always around 200 tables for their 2-day show.
Coach Dion.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, but it would be dope.
If Coach Prime was there signing autos, dude, ESPN would probably show up.
Yeah.
They'd be like camera crews, dude. It'd be on and popping.
Pretty
But
cool.
that would be dope. That would be dope. Or Shador, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
But no,
Travis Hunter ain't got shit to do.
dude,
I'm just playing. He'll be playing by then.
He
Though.
lacerated his liver, bro.
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy. Crazy. That game was nuts, bro.
Yeah.
That game was nuts. Like
I'd say
that
that
hit
one.
was dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
And then Shador's like trying to fucking eye gouge a guy. And then since the game has been over, there's been Colorado fans like threatening to kill that guy. And like all kinds of crazy shit came about from that game. But the Buffs won. They pulled it out. Double overtime. So
Yeah.
I guess that's all that truly matters.
Yep.
But no, definitely come check out the Denver Card Show. It's going to be a banger. If you're from in town, definitely be there. If you're from out of town, it's right by the airport. You fly in, pop in, check it out, fly back out. It's always a good time. So definitely check it and tell John you said that you heard it from us.
Yep. Tell them I wouldn't even be here if they didn't recommend it. Even if you've been 100 times.
Even if you've been there a million times and you actually have a table and you're setting up.
And, you know him personally, like, for years.
You're his cousin. Cool. You want to jump into the hustle, my brother?
Okie dokie.
So the first topic under the hustle element is, of course, the Rare Element Sports Card Show. We're going to give a little preview. We're going to be having that show this upcoming Saturday, September 23rd. It's going to be at the Pueblo Community College Ballroom, same place where it has been the last few shows. And we're going to be there. We're going to have the pod set up. We're going to have full house. We sold out tables, so there's going to be as many tables as we could jam in that place.
Yeah.
And so definitely come check it out.
Yeah. We are at 47 vendor tables right now with people from anywhere from Albuquerque all the way to northern Colorado. So it's pretty nice little stretch. For our little show. We're gonna have to bribe some guys from up in Wyoming to come chill with us. Milestone. But no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I think that's pretty dope, man. I'm gonna go ahead and probably be out in the hallway so I can kind of greet people as they're coming in. We're gonna probably do like a small little giveaway, maybe a couple cool little blaster boxes or something. I don't know. Maybe a shirt. I don't freaking know. But maybe a $1 box card. No, whatever.
You know, one of these 1991 Upper Deck cards.
Dan fucking
McGuire right there.
Rookie, son.
Fuck yeah. Michael Kroll rookie.
Yep. You want this whole stack right here? You get this whole stack. Except for the Michael Crow and for the 2 cards that Aaron pulled out.
Yeah, Pat Swilling.
That's one.
Eric Bieniemy.
So I mean, that's pretty neat to get some guys coming from New Mexico and shit. And I know that they have a showdown in Albuquerque, but as far as I know, that's like the only thing that goes on in the whole state. So
yeah,
for them to be able to have something to come up this way too and do is pretty dope. Of course, we're gonna have some fucking dope vendors there. We're gonna have Joe Tomato whipping up the Ultimates again.
Hell yeah!
So that's pretty fucking good. I know a lot of our vendors are craving those, and those sandwiches got tons of compliments. That bread, bro, is just
so good.
Finally made it in there the other day for a meatball.
Oh, did you?
But guess what I had?
You didn't get the meatball?
No, I had the special instead, dude. It was a guinea grinder, they called it.
Oh yeah.
It had capicola and ham. I mean, I don't know, it was fucking bomb. But
the gabagoo.
I was a little sad at myself for not going for the meatball. So next time I'm getting that fucking meatball. Dude, and they got the best snacks in there, dude.
They do.
Fucking got me some cinnamon bears and some corn nuts, like some real deal corn nuts.
Real
They're
deal.
not like the fucking
They're not.
packaged shit.
Yep.
And they're a little bit smaller, but oh man, they're like fluffier and crunchier and like.
Did you get you a blood orange soda?
No, they didn't have blood orange, but I got the regular orange.
Oh shit, the blood orange, dude.
Or Aranquiata.
It's like, come on, Joe. Yeah. you know what we're in there for.
They were out of blood orange and the pomelo, the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Grapefruit. That's the one that I love, bro.
Yeah, that one's good too. Hell
but
yeah.
no, I mean, I went in there. I was able to pop in there and tell the dudes what's up quick, and finally support them and by getting a little sandwich. And
yeah, for sure.
So I'll be in there for another fucking meatball or something here in a bit. But
yeah, if you live in Pueblo, definitely go check them out and go holler at them and say what's up. Say you heard it from us, and tell them that you know that they're in the hobby. Yep. They are the fucking coolest guys in the world.
Yeah.
Joe
the dad
and Dominic.
Up front, those guys will be in the back making Sammys. But if you tell him, then he'll know what's up. And
yeah,
like I said, they got the bomb snacks, they got bomb sodies, they got fucking all kinds of cool little shit in there.
Yeah.
Freaking those dudes are some lucky card pulling motherfuckers too. I'll tell you what. Guess what they hit now?
What'd they hit?
Taco Fractor.
Did they really? No shit. God damn.
Trey Turner, I want to say.
Oh,
I think
dude.
I said Trey Turner. I'm not positive. I want to. I don't know why that name popped up.
Goddamn right.
Nice,
There's
dude.
some lucky dudes, bro. So
Good.
I mean,
well, it couldn't happen to better guys.
Right?
Yeah. Couldn't happen to better guys.
So they're trying to figure out what to do with it. Obviously, with the whole, what's going to happen? Are they going to ship us around the world eating tacos on a private jet, or do I just get a free fucking 6-pack at fucking Taco Bell?
Right. Right.
So, Either way, pretty cool. I want to check it out. So hopefully they'll have it with them at the show if they don't sell it right away or whatever. But
Nice.
pretty cool. Maybe I do a quick little shout out of a couple of vendors. I won't have time to mention everybody, necessarily, but we're gonna have Pikes Peak there, of course.
Pikes Peak.
The best homie right there. Scott's always there. Scott's Cards. He's gonna have some cool blasters and vintage and things like that. CDM Cards. That's Dave, CJ, those dudes with the Pokemon and the sports. They have a little grandson, grandpa battle, seeing who could sell the most either sports cards or Pokemon. So that's a pretty cool little competition that they got going down. Dennis Swain with the Tie Me Down. He's gonna be back again, ready to buy all the cool cards in the room.
Tie Me Down.
Won't even
sports
let us
cards?
buy shit. So come to us first, and then go to him. I mean, go sell him your cards if you want, if you're his customer or whatever. DC, gonna be in the crib. Of course, those Joe Tomato guys. Little Levi from Red Zone. Fucking Andrew B, Willie B, Dan S, Southie. Fucking can't keep them all. The hockey guy. So Willie C's coming back.
Nice.
He hasn't been around for a while. He usually has tons of cool Broncos shit.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we've got some vendors coming up from Albuquerque and New Mexico and stuff. So come check it out, man. Should be some cool cards in the room, and you might get to see a taco fractor.
You might get to see a taco fractor.
I should tell them just to bring it no matter what.
Absolutely,
Unless
that'd be cool.
Unless they've sold it, but they always have cool cards too. They've always got like some cool Star Wars shit, a bunch of cool Star Wars autos. They have Hayden, what's his name?
Hayden Christensen.
Is it
Yeah.
Hayden?
Mm-hmm.
And he's finally getting some love from the Star Wars world because the new series, he's actually
That's
in
what I
that new
heard.
series, and people
Yeah.
are kind of like enjoying that.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
A lot of people fucking didn't dig him or his character for a while. So.
I know. I don't understand that. I thought he was
There's a lot
good.
of haters in the
Yeah.
Star Wars.
There really is, bro.
Like,
Like,
trips me out how many people are so complaining in the
man,
Star Wars world.
just complain and bitch and like, I hated the last 3 movies. It ruined.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a dude. I was playing poker with him. He's a friend of a friend, and he literally said that they destroyed his childhood with the way they wrote the character of Luke Skywalker in the newest,
God,
newest 3, dude. I was like, ruined your childhood. He's like, dude, he was like a whiny bitch, and he was like complaining and like blah blah. Have you seen the first 3 movies?
Yeah.
Dude, he cried and whined the whole time.
For real?
Like the whole fucking thing. Like until Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, until he was.
Then he was like, OG.
Yeah, no, I've been a gangster this whole time. But
Shit. I thought you knew, Leia. You're my sister and all, but
I know.
we still kissed.
Yeah. I don't get it either, man. I enjoyed every single one of them, bro.
Oh, dude.
To different levels, sure. I have favorites, sure.
Right.
Some more better than others, sure.
Absolutely.
I have enjoyed every bit of Star Wars material that has come out, including the cartoons and, and everything.
Yep.
Bro. So
I've yet to watch some that I'm like, that was trash.
yeah.
Never.
No.
Not one.
No.
Not even Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Bro.
I never understood why everybody hated him so bad. Whatever. He's not the best character, sure, but
whatever.
yeah,
You know?
he's a goofy-looking fucking
He's a Gungan.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, he's a fucked up Gungan. You know?
Chewbacca that talks and said, "Ooh." I mean,
Right.
if they fucking put Chewbacca's sentences on the screen, I mean, it's probably
I'm
gonna
sure it'd
sound
be pretty fucked up. I'm sure it'd be very Jar Jar Binks like with some growls in there.
man, but
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of haters. You are not wrong.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
yeah. What should be a good show, man. It's growing. People are happy. We could sell plenty more tables, but we're sold out. We could even fit a few more tables in the room, but I'm trying my hardest. We're trying our hardest to keep it to where there's a nice balance of customers and vendors. I think sometimes the shows might grow a little too fast to where they're excited and they want to get as many vendors in the room as possible because they want to be able to say, oh, I had X number of tables at the show and whatever, but that's not always best for the vendor. Just got to grow evenly. Maybe a little back and forth. You have a few extra tables and then the crowd's not there. And then once the crowd catches up, you add a few more tables.
Yeah.
So I think that, I think we're at a perfect balance right now, just over 40. 50 is about our cap. We could probably do 50. We can fit a few more even in the room if we really had to, switch things around, crowd things in there.
Yeah.
But until we can get a little bit better crowd, I don't think we need to probably try too hard to break 50.
We're not trying to break records.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I think we could have hit 60 even pretty easily this time.
Yeah.
And I could have even taken another table. I usually take 3, and I only did 2. And there's several other people. I could have sold probably. We could have sold probably easily another fucking 10 tables.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, I think we're right about where we're at, and we'll see where we go for next year. We might have a nice big show at one other little spot next year if we can kind of line something up with that. So that might be kind of cool. Have a little special something at the baseball complex here. I don't even want to fucking get too into it too far, but it's been talked about. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
that could be kind of cool. And we've got some dates actually. We can sit down and kind of figure out some dates. I've got the open dates for next year already for the months for next year.
Nice.
So we kind of start figuring that out and keep it rolling. So appreciating all the support so far from anybody that's came. Anybody that listens from too far away, we get it. But, I mean, stop being a cheap ass. Get your ass here. No.
Quit being a bitch.
I was just kidding,
Just-
man.
just-
Even if you just live down the street and you can't make it, there's no hard feelings.
No, there are for me. Quit being a fucking bitch. Come to the show.
Get your asses down here.
Get your fucking ass down here. Oh, also, the weekend of the show that we're having is going to be the Pueblo Chili and Frijoles Festival.
Right.
So if you come down and come check out the show, there's going to be a nice celebration right downtown.
Heck yeah, you
and
go get you some beers and some good food.
Absolutely, there's
live music.
lots of live music, lots of great food.
If
Fantastic
you don't know anything about
food.
Pueblo chili, it's one of the most delicious things you can put in your mouth.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've heard of Hatch chili because they put it in a can and put it in supermarkets across the country. But if you eat your green chili out of a can, I'm sorry.
You're going to have to
I
check.
apologize because you don't know. You just don't know. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. You don't know. But, if you do eat your chili out of a can, just gently remove your tampon and come on down to the Pueblo Chili and Frijoles
And
Festival.
get you some real shit.
Get you some realness. Get you some realness, son.
I've been thinking about slapping some salsa and chili in one of the competitions, bro, just
Hell
out
yeah.
of boredom, but I don't know. We'll see.
You should, dude. You're
I think you have to enter at 1:30 on Saturday.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
might not. I mean, unless I could have somebody else drop it off for me, maybe, or something.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, but for sure, the Chili and Frijoles Festival's going on the same weekend, so there's going to be some fun stuff to do in town. So if you come down, come into town, come check out the show, go downtown and have yourself a good time.
Yep. Fucking A.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll move on. We'll move on. We'll stop pumping and dumping our show.
Pump it and dump it all night long. I'm fucking singing full. Get 2 shots of whiskey and take me to karaoke night.
Jeremy's going to start singing some
Take-
karaoke, son.
Take all the ladies.
But we'll move on. We'll go to our second topic under the hustle element this week. And let's talk about some repacks, bro.
Okay.
Let's talk about repacks. They're starting to pop up a little bit more and more. I'm starting to see more people getting involved and starting to do this. I've always been kind of hesitant when it came to these things. I always thought there was a lot of room for fuckery,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of tomfoolery.
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of shied away, But the more I've been thinking about it, I'm coming around, dude. I think I'm coming around. And mainly because, all right, if you spend, $500 on a hobby box, the chances of you getting even $200 worth of cards back is pretty minimal.
Yeah.
And a lot of these repacks, people are at least not necessarily guaranteeing a basement, but a little more so than a box, an actual box. And the trust factor is like, do I trust these people that are doing the repacks, or do I trust these companies, these manufacturing companies that are fucking up left and right? There's going to be possibilities of fucking redemptions in there. You know what I mean? Like so I don't see why I would trust this entity more than I would this one.
Well, I would trust the big one more because the little one can fuck you once and go away and just disappear.
That's true.
Because the big one's not going anywhere, and they'll have to do something to try to kind of make it right. The other guy can literally fucking vanish.
They could.
But
They could.
You know.
But the big company also could hide behind their,
sure,
their,
PR shit.
right. like the whole
screens and
the whole Panini redemption thing right now. They're in court and they're like, well, we didn't actually sell you that redemption.
Yeah.
Someone else sold that to you.
Yeah. I mean, I think repacks can be cool. You know, but like you said, there's a lot of fucking dickheads right now, and everybody's so fucking shady lately, dude. It's fucking depressing. We saw the Backyardigans got in trouble with repacks recently, right?
Yeah, I did see that. I was gonna put that into the pod too.
Yeah,
but
the thing is,
there are some shady fuckers out there.
There's pros and cons to everything, and you're more than likely, like you said, you can spend $500 on repacks and probably get $250 worth of cards pretty regularly.
Yeah.
You probably get half your money back in repacks pretty regularly.
Right.
But you can never hit necessarily. You can't really hit like a life-changing card per se because the ceiling is always there too.
Right.
So
that's true.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's, I guess a little safer. It depends though too. Like if you're with a trusted place, the only way that I would say I would ever probably want to do any sort of repack thing was if it's kind of like the way Master Breakers does it.
Yeah.
They have a pretty solid model for theirs. So they show you, and they keep it pretty small. I want to say it's less than 20 cards every time, probably even less than 15, maybe 15 cards. And everybody gets a spot, and everybody's guaranteed a card.
Yeah.
So you're not buying a team, you're not buying a pack, and they don't open them until every single one has been bought.
Right.
So they'll sell 15 boxes, they'll sell 15 spots, and then they randomize your names, and then they randomize the box spots. So it's all completely random no matter what. There's no manipulating anything. Even if you knew what the fucking box was, what was in one of those boxes, your name got random and the list got random, so it's impossible.
There's no
It's
way.
impossible even if you fucking know.
Right.
Because it's all done, unless they manipulate the random. But they do it all live, so you can watch it all on the video.
Right.
On the fucking screen. And then they open every single box, and you're guaranteed a decent card. And for the most part, everything I've seen pulled has been pretty decent cards. I've gotten I think I'm almost positive I've gotten a card off of them that I've graded and got a 10.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing that, you know, the shady guys you got to watch out for is there's several fucking things. Is if there's a lot of raw cards in there, you got to watch out because 9 times out of 10 they're not gradable.
Right. Right.
Or they were graded and had a shitty fucking grade and they cracked them and threw them in their fucking repack. Because I've seen people getting shit on for that lately. Which, I mean, if you're understanding of what you're getting into, cool. If it's raw, it's probably not going to be gradable.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Things like that. And no matter what, it can still be somewhat manipulated even if your guys that you have helping you don't know what's in the boxes. You can sell spots to your friends or whoever. And you could sell half of the spots for real and then give away half the fucking spots.
Right.
And fucking, you know, your homies all get all those cards back or whatever. And then you might not get your full fucking value, but chances are all the bangers are coming right back to you or your homies.
Right.
So there's a lot of fucking
there's ways
behind the scenes that you can still manipulate that. And that isn't perfect because you could still get fucked. You get fucked because you're not going to get all your money from what you could have sold them for.
Yeah.
And you don't get none of your fucking bangers.
Right.
But, you know, you're manipulating the odds in your favor.
Right.
For sure. And that's what the Backyardigans, I think, were doing.
That's exactly what I've heard.
And those guys are so big and people are so trusting. You know, it's it's crazy, dude. You know, or there could be if it's an auction type sale, then you can have shield bidding.
Yeah.
You know, you can have your friends bumping it up.
Right.
And that's the other thing, like the Master Breakers, it's all set price. Everybody pays the same. Everybody gets a fucking spot. It's fucking random. That's it. Boom. There's no auctioning the spots. There's no.
It's kind of like a repack / break almost.
It's like that. It's almost like yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
And Master Breaker, that's Cheek and Dom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Cheek and Dom.
But it's not a break in a sense where you get a team and you could get fucked because no matter what, you're getting something.
You're getting something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Big
so
shout out to those
good.
guys because Cheek and Dom, they have a LCS up in Denver. Cheek and Dom's awesome card shop. Big shout out to them. They're great guys, and they run Master Breakers as well.
Yeah.
They do these same repacks that Jeremy's talking about, and they also break boxes and
they
cases
don't
and stuff
wear
too.
it out. They do like one every couple weeks. They're not like fucking cramming them daily and constantly and fucking forcing that shit down your fucking throat.
Right.
They build up a few nice cards and they put together a nice little fucking break and they fucking run it and everybody's pretty fucking happy most of the time, you know?
Right.
These guys that are selling these repacks that are just, pull a fucking random thing, and they're just keeping them going for weeks and shit, bro. You don't know if they're fucking opening, closing, and reorganizing, adding more fucking cards to that shit.
Right.
The only way I would do it is if they're all sold all at once and opened all at once.
Could you shut that off?
Yep.
It's starting to. It's starting to yell at us. But no, you're right. You're right.
Because I see a lot of people selling them the other way, like they're packs of cards. Mm-hmm. You know, hot packs or fucking whatever.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You don't even know what the fuck's in them half the time.
You know which one I actually saw the other day, and it's Justin Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing repacks now, and he was doing one that is all downtowns.
Mm-hmm.
It's like repacked with downtowns. So no matter what, you're gonna get a case hit.
Mm-hmm.
Every pack has a case hit. So it's I mean, how many blasters and how many, boxes would you have to open of wax to get a case hit,
Yeah.
So like I thought that was a pretty neat idea.
Yeah.
You're at least guaranteed. It might not be the biggest, best, downtown that's out there, but it's a downtown.
Yeah.
There's, shittier ones and better ones, of course. And I want to say it was $350, I think. It was like $350 or $400, something like that for that. And some of the downtowns were graded. They were in slabs, and some of them were raw. Some of them, But
It's a little high because you can get downtowns all the way down to like $75.
You can.
So,
You can.
That's a little high for me, in my opinion. But I mean, it depends on what the chase card is, I guess. But,
Right. I think
and how they're opening them. If they're opening them all at once, or
The-
if they're dragging it out.
the one I saw was a Lamar Jackson downtown PSA 10.
At $350, the chase, it probably better be over $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's a
Yeah.
over $1,000 card for sure.
Yeah.
And a PSA 10. And I like that some of them are slabbed up too,
Yeah.
so that like kind of elevates the prices on some of them. I thought that was a cool idea.
Yeah.
And they did another one that was one of ones. It was a one of one.
That's cool.
Repacks.
Yeah.
So like you're at least guaranteed a one of one, and the other one you're guaranteed a downtown. So I thought that was a different idea.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're not gonna get you can still get the smoke, but I mean you're gonna
Yeah.
get the smoke if you buy wax.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
like at least you'll get something that's desirable too.
Yeah.
I thought those were pretty cool.
Yeah, usually, like I said, if they're putting the right shit in there and it's a trusted guy, they're not putting fucking scratched up fucking cards in there.
Beat down cards. And,
Yeah.
yeah, for
shitty
sure.
soft corners and
For sure. For sure.
So.
I'm coming around, dude. I'm coming around to it. I'm haven't bought one yet. But I'm on the cusp.
I mean, I've participated and I've never even came close to making half my money in any of them, and I haven't done hundreds of them, but I've tried it a few times.
You've done a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the Cheek and Doms ones, I mean, it's still rough sailing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's still similar. It's better than Rip and Wax.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
You know, as far as not getting fucked.
Right.
But as far as like still chasing that life-changing card, that's not that.
You're not going to get that in
so
there.
their
Yeah.
extreme ceiling's gone and the extreme floor is gone.
Right. Right. It kind of just
Yeah.
cuts off the top and bottom. It's like gives you a safer landing place.
But generally, it's more to get in than the average break as well.
Yeah.
To get into a decent repack, you're talking a couple $100 usually.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get into a regular break for, well, depending on the product, but
Depending on what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
less than 100 most times, you know. So it just depends what floats your boat, you know.
Yeah.
How much of a risk are you willing to take?
How much you want to gamble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trying to spend $1 and hit the fucking jackpot, or are you trying to spend $10 to win 100?
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. It's a perfect way to think about it. And I'm more of a safe play kind of person, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of a meet in the middle thing. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you're gonna get something you can at least sell. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even if they're telling you the value's worth 100, you're probably gonna get like $70 for it. You know, but you know, That's cool. Like it's. You said it's a little safe. You're not gonna get the hard fucking no Vaseline fucking. You at least get a little something, a little spit or something.
Hell, after that, I didn't care no more about my balls
A
hurting.
little fucking loogie action.
Tweet. A little tweet. Fuck yeah. But yeah, like I say, I thought that was something interesting to kind of
Just be
kick
careful.
around.
Like everybody's trying so hard to manipulate everything anymore, and
Yeah.
even these guys with the big names, you think they're safe because they're a big fucking name. Obviously, that's not fucking
Right. The Backyardigans prove
guaranteed.
that
Fucking
over and over and over again.
Backyardigans, Mark's Cards, fucking all these other motherfuckers that were huge gigantor names that fucking they fucking had Fanatics and Panini. You know.
True.
So you know, do it with somebody maybe you know, or watch a few. Make sure that it's you can tell just by watching a few if it's legit or not.
Yeah.
You know? If there's any shit, if they're fucking anything is not on camera at all.
Yeah.
know.
There's red flags, so to keep an eye out for
If
sure.
they're just pulling some random packs out of a box behind them and fucking
Yeah.
you know.
Make
Who
sure.
wants to buy another pack? You know?
Yeah. Make sure and just do a little.
And that's cool too if that's your thing and you trust them and you're just down for that. Whatever.
But don't be fucking bitching when you catch a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely know where you're buying and be better about that. You
Yeah.
know, if you're gonna imbibe, then do that for sure.
Mm-hmm. I've participated in it mostly for that reason, and in the end, I've still usually it's better than rip and wax.
Right.
I'll say it's definitely better than rip and wax
Yeah.
for that. You know, like that balance that I kind of always talk about too. You know, with
Yeah. Good balance.
Yeah.
Good balance. There's a Mr. Miyagi quote in there somewhere.
Yeah, they talk a lot about balance in the new ones.
And Cobra Kai.
Fucking
Absolutely.
fucking Terry Silver. Fucking Terry Silver was at the last show.
Terry Silver was in the house. Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's see how good you are, little man. Mr. Miyagi fucked everybody up. He was like 100-0. He never lost.
Fucking Yoda.
Fuck yeah, dude. Mr. Miyagi, dude. Straight up pimp. Having tea ceremonies with bitches. Doing all that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But speaking of someone who's fucking 99-0, that'll move us to our third topic under the hustle element, and that's about prime time. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, dude, his cards are going crazy right now. His rookies were in 89,
Yeah.
and he has some pro set rookies, and he has some tops traded rookies. Excuse me. And his cards are like
Football wise. Yeah, he has
football
some-
wise. Yeah, they're
He has some 89 baseball rookies too, but
right. His football cards are like 5Xing right now. They're moving up. All of them are moving. All of them steadily climbing.
I'm sure the baseball ones are moving a tiny bit.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. I haven't looked those up, but the football ones are going kind of nutty, bro. And they're junk wax. That's the fucking heart of junk wax. And I don't know, dude. Do you think that his cards are a play? Do you think they're a play for people that are flipping cards right now?
I mean, if you're, I mean, at this point, if we're already talking about it, it's probably a little late for a flipper per se, unless you're getting good deals, obviously. But I think if you bought them a few months ago or so, you're probably doing all right. If you bought them when they first signed them and shit, you know,
Yeah.
probably doing pretty fucking good.
Kind of depends, though. Like, they have Oregon and USC coming up. If they beat both those teams.
Yeah, I mean, that's the true test, obviously. But
Yeah.
even if they don't, I don't know. Yeah, the true tests are all coming up. As tough of a game as CSU was, I don't know, you know. But
Yeah. They should have smoked them. And
I'm optimistic. I'm dope. I'm happy. I'm rooting for them. I know they're not gonna win all those fucking games. There's no fucking way. I don't know. I don't want to be negative because fucking that's what's fucking shit up is negativity. But
No, it's going to be a tough. It's going to be Murderers Row because they
Yeah.
have. Not only do they have those 2 games, but they also have Utah. They have Washington
Kids get
State.
hurt, worn out.
Yeah, and they're gonna
Lose a little
play.
momentum.
They're gonna play Oregon and USC without Travis Hunter, lacerated spleen.
Yeah.
Or liver, lacerated liver.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so they're going to be without one of their Heisman hopefuls, actually.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough sledding to win some of those games. Those are big-time teams, but we'll see, man.
No, I think it's definitely a spike right now that's going to be coming back down soon. So, I mean, there's some plays right now, obviously, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to last too long. And, I think his cards will probably level off higher than they were before and probably stay there.
Have a new basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With continued success. If they lose every game the rest of the season, then
Right. Right. So, like, okay, here's a hypothetical. So, say this year they go, 8-3. They make it to a bowl game. Vastly improved over the last 20 years. And then next season, we'll say they go 11-1 and they make it to like the playoff and they start like having perennial national championship type of caliber teams moving forward for the next few seasons. Do you think that his cards will sustain? And like,
you'd have to do it for like a decade and become like a legendary fucking coach, I think, for that to
you
happen.
think? Because I mean, he already is a Hall of Famer.
No, I mean they'll always have some value. He's already Hall of Famer. The way his prices were before this was, I mean, you could get a fucking Dion Auto for pretty fucking cheap.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His high end cards, maybe sure, but like his fucking base fucking score rookies and shit, no. There's fucking it's a fucking paper base card, dude. There's too many of them. Nobody cares. Once everybody that wants one has one, nobody cares anymore.
There might be a lot of people that want one though moving forward.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I think there's too many of them to make that difference.
In high grades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 10s, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. But, and he's still just a defensive player, just a coach. I mean, how many defensive players or coaches have astronomical card prices no matter what they've done? Yes, he's both, but,
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably stay worth more than they ever were.
Before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's going to be this massive increase, for
Yeah.
the sustained increase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Say he goes.
I think he's just on everybody's mind right now, and fucking everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Prime, oh dope, I remember, and I love this card," and everybody's rushing to go and get them all right now, and then I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. You think that with his newfound coaching success that he will cause younger collectors to want his stuff?
Yeah, that's the spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. I don't know how long that'll last. I don't think it'll last that long, but that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
People that have heard his name, but now they're seeing him on TV again are kind of going, "Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
He's flashy and dope," and
Yeah. Shador's going to have his Bowman first in the 2023 Bowman football that's going to be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Just a guess. What do you think his Bowman first autos are going to be going for?
When's that coming out?
I'm not positive, but
It depends what happens in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how soon that's coming out, but if it came out today, it'd be fucking pretty big. But
right.
if as soon as they lose one game, it's going to slow down a lot. And it might still keep climbing depending on how they play and what happens after that. But
Right. He's still going to be an NFL hopeful. I mean, he's they're predicting, first round pick already.
yeah,
So I mean, we'll see.
yeah. I mean, 2 games is there's a lot of gun jumping going on, but
Right.
it's been pretty spectacular so far.
Yeah.
It's been pretty dope to see and to watch. I'm happy and I'm proud of it. But it is still pretty new and pretty hypey.
Yeah. Very hype driven right now for sure. And
That's like, did you see that meme I posted?
Yeah.
And I said us.
Yeah.
And it
100%.
was everybody sucking on fucking CU. You know, it showed Joey Chestnut gobbling on some hot dogs. Or whatever.
Yeah.
The hot dogs were CU, and it said ESPN. Yada yada.
Absolutely.
Blah, blah,
Yeah. Definitely us.
yeah,
Absolutely.
And, I mean, I've mentioned CU more in the last 2-3 weeks than I have in the last decade.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I've always been a, fair weather CU fan, I guess. There's been some players from there that I've liked, and
Yeah.
yeah, back in the day, I rooted for them. I've had a couple CU shirts here or there. You know?
Yeah. I was a big fan. My dad went there.
Oh,
And so my dad's always been big into the CU football, and so I kind of along with him as well. But it was a fucking desert. It was barren for like 15 years there. We were just trash. It
they started
bad.
sucking, and then I don't remember what the fuck they did. They cheated somehow or something, or didn't they? Fucking
They had a fifth down. There was a fifth down in one of the games. They
got busted breaking some rules or something. Didn't they get punished somehow by the NCAA? Fucking
not that I remember.
about a decade or so ago, they got.
Not that I remember.
Something. No.
And I could be wrong. I'm not. I don't remember. I don't remember that though.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Paying some players or breaking some kind of policies, doing something.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, but I know they had some.
I think it was
rough
that year when they
teams.
finally were good again. About a decade ago, they finally had like a halfway decent season, and then they were like, "Oh no, that's because you guys fucking cheated." I don't know. I'd have to double check and look it up. It could be just fucking my brain fucking making shit up.
No, you could be right. You could be right. We'll have to check into it. But no, they've done more in the first 3 games of this year than they have in a long time. So that's always good. That's always, promising to see that happen here. And yeah, do you see Nick Hemmer coming on to fucking shit, talking shit, bro? I was like, dude, we've sucked forever, and we have a little bit of thing going on, and you come in and just start talking shit.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here with that.
That's what the fucking Chiefs fans do.
Man, that's junk.
That's what any of the other AFC West teams fans do.
That's right. But no, we'll see. We'll see what happens with this cards. For
No, I'm
sure.
a Dion fan and everything. I just, I'm a little. I've seen it kind of happen before. Not this exact situation, but somebody comes back into relevancy, their cards spike, and then once everybody that wanted one has one, it's kind of. Oh, okay, cool. I remember
Right.
that now.
Right.
And everybody that has one's like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Been hanging on to that Dion forever.
Right. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Now,
No,
if he was honestly, if it was an offensive player, it probably would be different, dude. Or if
See,
he was
I
a
don't-
quarterback, fucking.
see, I don't think so. And the only reason is because Dion has always superseded that.
Then
And
his
none of-
cards would be worth more before this.
But this is different. This is different. Like there's
I don't know.
there's never been a coach that has the Wu-Tang Clan show up for their games. There's never been a coach where The Rock comes in.
Yeah, it was same
You know
thing
what I
as
mean?
a player. Nobody showed up. Fucking rappers didn't show up to the game before as a player. He had MC Hammer showing up at the games.
Right.
and shit
That's
back in the day.
that's what I'm saying.
But nobody
he's
cares
different.
about that now until this. His cards have been around this whole fucking time, and nobody cared.
Right, but that was that hype
Died.
went through and died
Exactly.
with his career.
That's what's
and
gonna
now
happen
it's
again. I think
I don't know.
it's just
man.
hype. It's just fucking fad.
I don't think so though.
What's different about this than before?
Well, I'll tell you. What's different is when you're a college coach, recruiting matters more than anything. It matters more than anything.
What college coach has a single card out there that's worth anything?
But they're not Deion Sanders.
No, but they fucking
All the greatest college football coaches.
there's some popular ass fucking college football.
There
coaches.
are
More
but-
popular than Dion.
Oh,
Amongst honkies with money, bruh. Tell me I'm lying.
No, I don't think so. I don't
know.
think so. I don't think so. I don't think Nick,
Not at this current moment. No,
I don't think
all time.
I don't
though.
think Nick Saban is more
Dude, he's
popular
won
than
3
Deion
games.
Sanders. It doesn't matter. It
I
doesn't
think
matter.
it does.
It doesn't matter because
They're still not even worth that much.
Well, Dion, he hasn't just won 3 games because he had success when he was coaching at Jackson State as well, and he brought that there, and now he moved over to a Power 5 school.
Yeah, but the hype didn't come until he got here. As far as anybody wanting his cards.
No, that's true. That's true. But now it's here, and I don't see the recruiting getting worse. I see it getting better. I see a lot of young kids that will want to come play for Dion. I see a lot of 5-star recruits that will want to come to CU now.
I just don't see how that will affect his football card prices.
Because he will start winning national championships if that happens. And if he starts doing that, then that's kind of just more and more and more hype and more sustainment.
There's
of
a lot
success.
of coaches that have cards as players that had success as coaches, and nobody cares about their cards.
Like who?
A lot of them, dude. There's fucking all kinds of coaches who had a season or two and have fucking cards that exist.
Yeah, but Dion wasn't.
He hasn't even won anything yet. He hasn't won a championship.
No.
He hasn't won
he's won Super Bowls
as a player.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. His success as a player has given him this notoriety, and then if he could transfer that success over on top of that as a college coach, that levels him up more than some of these other guys. And it hasn't happened yet. I mean, it definitely hasn't happened yet. It's definitely jumping ahead. Yeah. But if he has sustained success as a coach
for a decade, maybe.
I don't think so. I think if he wins one chip, it's over.
Wow.
Over.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys that won one for sure.
Right, but none of them are Deion Sanders.
Yeah, but
none of them are. Nobody gives a fuck about Lou Holtz.
Nobody gave a fuck about Deion the last decade.
That's not true though. Deion has been doing commercials.
His card wise.
His
cards haven't been worth shit ever, really.
Card wise. Yeah, that's true.
And he's done some dope ass shit. He's one of the baddest, and he's one of the flashiest, and one of the most well known players of all time.
Yeah.
But nobody cared about his cards until now.
Yeah. It's true. That's true.
I have fucking all kinds of them in my dollar box that I bet you will go pretty quickly now.
Yeah.
But I've been dragging those cards around for years, dude.
Yeah.
Decades.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not trying to be like negative because I'm happy about all of this. It's just as card wise, I've seen a lot of hype come and go, dude. Fucking with all these quarterbacks and everything now. Fuck, dude. It's these fucking guys. Justin Fields, fucking people. Fuck, dude. Can you imagine fucking? I was pretty stoked the other day. I made a little trade for a stack of Justin Field fucking all parallel rookies, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all $10, $20 cards that day. Now they're probably like
$5. They're probably like $5.
Yeah. I don't know. I would like to see what you're talking about actually be the way the hobby would go. You know what I mean? But it's just every time something gets overly hyped, it fucking pops. You know? And this has happened so fucking quickly that it's hard to believe that it's natural and sustainable. Because it's just like an explosion. It's not like that fucking slow progression. If his cards were worth something over the last 5 years, or even once he started coaching at Jackson State, you know, then I could maybe kind of, but I could be totally wrong. I'm fucking wrong often.
We'll see. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be able to see how it plays out.
Yeah,
but
I think for a couple years that his stuff's going to stay pretty valuable.
Yeah,
you know? Depending on
what happens.
If they actually win something, for sure. You know, is it going to be worth anything in 5 or 10 years? I don't know.
That's going to be the test, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. We shall see. But it's fun. It's fun now.
Yeah, and honestly, I bet you it might be one of the most graded cards at PSA next month.
Oh, for sure. They're going to get a flood of Deion Sanders cards, especially that score rookie. Especially that one. Because, I mean, even like a Barry Sanders PSA 10, and that's still probably worth like $1,500.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't think Deion's quite there yet, but like it
I
could.
think it's about
400.
I want to say I saw one get lined in a room the other day for about $400.
400. Yeah.
Like literally like 2-3 days ago.
Yeah.
So, and that was a lot. I think that was probably $150 card at most a while back. So his PSA 9s are probably bumping up to 50, and that was probably a $10 card.
They were 50 a couple months back.
Yeah.
I had one and sold one, and I was watching it for a while, and then I fucking sold it before the season started. So, but we'll see. Like I say, it's going to be interesting to see.
His PSA 9's 50. Barry Sanders is Barry like 80.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's once he started coaching and shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was already the coach, but they hadn't played any games yet. So it hadn't that TCU win is the one that just said, dude,
Yeah.
they were like 20-point dogs, and like
Yeah.
everybody was shocked by that. I think Dion might have even been a little bit shocked by that.
Guaranteed, bro. He ain't acting like it, but there's no way he.
Thought that they were going to do that.
No.
He says it, but
Yeah.
reality's reality.
He says everything, but and Dion's one of those guys that fucking shit just works out for him a lot, bro.
I know.
You know?
It's true. It's
He
true.
can manifest shit, whatever the fuck it is. Not saying he don't put in hard work.
No, for
but
sure.
he is kind of a lucky motherfucker too. Yeah, I mean, even watching him on the field, like he got his ass there, but some of the shit that he did, it was like, what?
I don't know, man. He was so.
That was pretty magical, bro. I don't
He
know.
was so fast.
Yeah.
He was so.
But he would get a
fast.
lot of good bounces on tips and things. Like, I don't know. He would just get like, he would tip a ball and it would just kind of like whoop right into his hands and shit. And like, I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm not saying he wasn't good. But he definitely had like a little.
He's arguably the greatest cornerback of all time.
He definitely had like a little
He had the
guardian angel
little
kind of
luck-
tipping
little
the
luck of
ball
the
to
Irish.
him a little bit or something every now and then.
Yeah, no, he's done a lot.
He's the
man.
only guy that has ever stepped on the field that the quarterback will like ignore that whoever he's covering.
We're not throwing over there. Fuck that.
Revis for a sec.
Revis Island was a thing, and Champ Bailey even for a little bit,
Sec.
season or two. He was
burned
shut
a couple
down.
times though.
He started getting
No matter
older.
how good he was, he got burned.
He
every once in a while.
started giving up some plays, but he was spectacular too.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like the shutdown guys, it was Dion, it was Revis. That's about
Somebody
it.
else on the tip of my tongue a minute ago, and I kind of forgot.
That was about
Namdi
it.
Asamoah was awesome for a second. Remember him?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Fell off as soon as he got fucking traded to the Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, he was a monster.
He was unstoppable for a second.
Fucking Patrick Peterson was pretty strong for a while there too.
Yeah.
He was strong. They're saying PS2 is that guy, but we'll see.
We'll see. He's still playing pretty good.
Yeah,
He even had a good game the other day.
Yeah,
Even though.
Terry McLaurin got him on one though.
That's right.
Yeah, Scary Terry got him on one. But speaking of, we'll move out of Dion and
I mean, they're doing a hell of a lot better than the fucking Broncos.
oh, for sure, we'll rub off some of that Dion magic on the Broncos.
Yeah.
But we'll jump out of the hustle and we'll jump into some sports. The first topic, of course, we got some Week 2 NFL recap. Jeremy did pretty good on the picks, bro. Jeremy went 4-0 last week.
Actually tried this time. That's why.
Jeremy went 4-0 last week. So I went 3-1. He went 4-0, and that brings our pick totals for the season. I'm at 6-2. He's at 5-3. He's nipping on my heels already.
What was the one that we disagreed on?
The one was the Jags. The Jags and the Chiefs.
Oh, you picked over the Chiefs again.
Yeah, I picked the Jags, and they had every fucking opportunity to win that game. And T-Law just played bad. I think he went 0 for 9 in the red zone, like unbelievably bad.
Man, these fucking young fucking all-star quarterbacks are sure fucking making people shit the fucking pants a bit.
Dude, Joe Burrow's been playing rough. Fucking
Allen had a better game, but like
he played better. They steamrolled the Raiders.
yeah.
Which really makes me sad about the Broncos losing to the Raiders. I was like, God damn it. The Bills fucking kicked their ass.
Honestly, Herbert's been the most consistent out of all of them, I think.
He
out of all
has
of
been,
the-
but he's 0-2.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
fuck.
but his actual quarterback
He's
play
been
has been
playing
far
strong.
better than
All the young guys.
Lamar. I mean, yeah.
Lamar has been playing pretty good.
Okay.
He's been playing
His last
pretty
game
good.
was a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, both games were decent.
He's
Yeah,
been
actually,
solid. He's
yeah.
been solid. Lamar's been playing all right. The Ravens are 2-0. There's only 2-0 teams in the whole AFC, bro. 2. One is the Ravens.
The Dolphins?
And the Dolphins.
Yeah.
It's Tua and Lamar right now.
Wow.
It's crazy, bro. Like, Tua and Lamar are 2-0, and they're probably the two best quarterbacks in the AFC right
And
now.
they were probably 9 and 10 on most people's lists.
Absolutely. They were definitely that on my list, you know? Definitely.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is 0-2. They lost to the Ravens. He actually played a little bit better in the second half of this last game, but the first half was miserable. I think he had like 35 yards at halftime. And he fucking re-injured his calf. So
Mac Jones is playing better than all those motherfuckers.
Mac Jones is playing better than those guys. T-Law has been just kind of inconsistent. He hasn't been the best. He hasn't been awful, but he hasn't been the best. Allen had a really bad first game and then pulled it back together, but they were playing the Raiders, and the Raiders are not the best. AFC's weird this season so far, dude. It's been kind of a strange conference.
Yeah, I mean, as far as how they've been the most dominant in the last few years, and there was always like, man, it's fucking, who's gonna fucking make it through that fucking hellhole,
Right?
You know, and now it's kind of like,
wow, who's gonna actually rise to the top now? The Chiefs lost week 1 to the Lions, and then they didn't look that great at Jacksonville either.
Yeah.
They 17-9, I think they ended up pulling that one out. Mahomes has looked choppy. He hasn't looked the best. It's been kind of a weird season, bro. Baker Mayfield is 2-0.
shit, Sam Howell looks better than most of those motherfuckers.
Sam motherfucking Howell. Desmond Ridder had a great game. He came back.
Didn't he fuck up yesterday or Sunday?
No, he came back hard.
Oh,
he
did
played. Yeah, they ended up winning that.
Okay,
at the end.
because I was at the game, so I didn't get to like watch.
No, he played
football that
strong
day.
in the second half. The first half he was iffy.
That's what I thought. I remember
Yeah.
seeing something about that he was playing shitty in the
He,
game.
yeah, he wasn't playing great, but second half he played strong. He made some throws. He made some runs even.
I had a nice Ritter card. I sold too early for sure.
Yeah. His stuff might start moving.
Yeah.
Howell's stuff is going to start moving. You know, he's 2-0. If he goes to 3-0, dude, that's a trend.
Yeah.
And he played shitty in the first half of week 1, and then second half he came back strong and led him to the victory. They were playing the Cardinals, though, so it wasn't like a tough team. But winning on the road at Denver, even though Denver is what they are, that's still a feat, bro.
Yeah, they were down 21-3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
I
So
don't
Sam,
care who you're playing. You're down 21-3. You know.
yeah, that's strong.
Guard dog back in here. Come on.
Hi, Sonny. Hi, Sonny.
Hi, guard dog. Did you eat any people while you're out there?
Hi, Sonny. Good girl. Yeah, dude, it's been an interesting season so far. NFC right now is crazy. Jordan Love has been looking pretty decent. Old Bakeface has played well, dude. Oh, dude, and I'm so mad at you.
What?
I'm mad at you and Velocity. Why? Because Velocity dropped Mike Evans.
Oh, I know. Did you see that?
And I was like, fuck yeah. And I jumped on it. I put in a waiver claim. And your ranking was lower than mine, so you got him. And then you used him to beat the shit out of me. I was like, fuck. I was like, God damn it,
Well, I
Charles.
wanted to draft him. I was pissed off when he drafted him, and I didn't even realize he was on auto draft. I'd been talking shit this whole fucking time. He ended up with the best fucking team, of course.
Yeah. And then
Fucking asshole.
your team's so good, you could just drop Mike Evans like it's no big deal. You know? I was like, what the fuck? And so I put that waiver claim in. I was like, I might get him. And then
I was pretty sure I would get him because I was pretty high on the waiver.
You were,
I don't
yeah.
remember. I was like 3 maybe.
I think you were,
something.
yeah.
It was pretty high up there.
I was like
And I
4.
think I want to say whoever dropped, I think Velocity was higher. One of the guys that was higher than me, and he dropped him. So
Oh, really?
I was like, I know he's not going to get him. And then I think somebody else that didn't need any receivers was right there too. So I was like, I should be able to get him. But
I was just hoping nobody saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to put it
well,
in.
as soon as I saw, I was like, what, for real?
Yep, me too.
Dumb.
I was like, why is he out there? I was like, how is he just out there?
Yeah.
And I put in that claim, and I thought I was going to get him, dude. I thought I was going to get him. And then old Bakeface fucking comes through, dude, and I think he threw for like 300. Evans almost had 200 yards receiving. Like, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying for a sec too that I think Evans is kind of becoming legendary. Almost, bro.
yeah.
He's getting right there, and I pick up a couple of his cheap cards here and there, and I've been kind of trying to find little things to maybe grade of his and things like that, because he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. And
He should be, yeah.
He's slowly becoming one of the greatest, honestly.
Yeah.
Consistently.
He's strong, dude. He's a great receiver.
Yeah. So
And he deserves all the flowers he's going to get. He deserves it because he's damn good.
yeah, that was a good pickup, and I was pretty stoked about that for sure.
And that was the difference between our fantasy game. Like, you won by like the points that he put up.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game though. I was pretty stoked to whoop that ass. Fuck, dude, that fucking fantasy shit can be fucking crazy.
It gets treacherous, son.
Shout out to the fucking undefeated teams, fucking Auto Draft City Raptors, Bijan Mustard, Burrito Fractor, Powdered Donut Hole Town, and Pounded Donut Hole Town. That's fucking Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Yeah. And then that's it. Everybody else fucking needs to step their shit up, dude. We got 4 undefeated teams, a couple 1-1 teams, and a couple 0-2 teams, and
That's me.
we're still fucking
0-2. I'm leaking oil, dude. I'm leaking oil. My team is underperforming. They just are. They actually didn't do bad.
My first game sucked.
You
bro.
just did better.
That first game was like, whoa. But like every guy was just like, yeah, it sucked. And then I got stuck drafting Cooper Kupp because it was kind of like you said. I started running out of time.
Yeah.
Really wasn't who I wanted, and then I drafted him, and I didn't want him, and then fucking guy's on IR. So, but
damn
honestly, I probably would have drafted Nick Chubb if I didn't draft him.
Oh,
so.
I know.
Either
Poor
way.
fucking Brant has
Yeah.
Nick Chubb. Poor Brant. He has Burrow and Chubb.
Mm.
And Burrow's underperformed like a motherfucker.
And Chubb,
now Chubb's out.
done, dude. He's got to be done.
He might be done for his career,
Gotta
dude.
be.
He's hurt that same knee before.
Yeah, and that shit was.
That was awful.
Dude, he was in critical condition in the hospital after, bro. Like,
Yeah.
shit was like
It was pretty awful.
could have bled to death if he didn't get to the hospital. It's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Fucking.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. So guys, fucking better stop cheating. And
But you want to move to the picks? Want to
Sure.
go to week 3 picks?
Let's do it.
See, so that you could beat me at another thing in football. The first one we're gonna go for is Bills at Commanders, and I'll let you choose first. Bills at Commanders.
I don't know, man. I gotta say the Bills, but that's actually tougher to pick than it sounds with the way the Commanders, kind of
Yeah.
came back to life and the way the Bills more the way the Bills were playing than the Commanders. But gotta say Bills.
Going Bills? Oh shit! I can't go against the Bills, dude. I'm a Bills guy.
You already gone against them twice, right? Or at least once. I think you went week 1. You went against them, I think, because I remember saying you had balls to go against the Bills.
Dolphins, yeah.
Yeah, because they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one of your picks that you got right.
Yeah. Next one is Eagles. 2-0 Eagles at 2-0 Bucks. How much do I
Another
believe
tough
in
one.
Bakeface? Man. I'm going to go Eagles, dude. I'm going to go Eagles. I really want to go Bucks, though. I'm going to stick with the Eagles. I'll go Eagles.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were gonna fucking go Bucks on that, but yeah, I have to go Eagles too
Going
because
Eagles.
I don't. I think Bakeface is a good mid to low end starting quarterback, solid backup, but I don't know that he's gonna. Yeah, Eagles.
Going Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't blame you. That's it. It's tough to pick.
I think he's serviceable. I just don't think he's fucking. The guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. He's been right there so many times, like so
Yeah.
fucking close.
He's
but-
been on the cusp a few times,
Yeah.
and the whole Brown situation was shitty.
Mhm.
You know,
They need to just erase the Browns, bro.
just get
They
that
should've
shit out. Just fucking.
Just never gave them their name back.
I know. Just fucking
let 'em
Browns.
die.
Just let them die. Die on the vine. Just let them go. Third game, 0-2 Pats at the 1-1 Jets, bro.
Pats are 0-2.
I know. If they go to 0-3, season's over.
I can't. That's my pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see that happening, bro. Especially against the Jets with Belichick. Yeah, there's no way he's losing to the Jets again. Like, I mean, like 3 in a row. I don't know. If he loses again, like maybe he's lost it, bro.
He
Maybe
might be done.
Maybe he cracked.
It might be done. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think he's still smarter than that. I don't know. Was it a fluke this whole fucking time? I think.
Was it just Tom Brady, man?
Fuck no. Tom Brady sucked too. So. Oh, that's what it was. A fluke times a fluke equals positive. Negative times a negative. So
A fluke
they
times
both
a fluke
sucked.
equals a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both suck, so that's why they won 6
No, I'm going
times.
Pats just because, like, history,
Yeah.
kind of, honestly. Like, I just can't see them being that shitty and losing to the division rival.
God damn it, dude. Everything inside of me saying Jets. Fuck.
I don't know. That's a tough one, too. These are all tough picks because Zach Wilson still has a slightest little glimmer of hope, you know. And
Right. And their defense is strong. They're at home. Brees Hall's been playing good. He didn't play great last week, though. I'm going to go Jets.
He only had like 3 or 4 carries, I think.
Yeah.
Luckily, I put him on my bench.
Yeah. I'm going to go Jets, dude.
Oh,
I think I'm going to go Jets.
okay.
Could regret that one. I think I might, but
No, I mean, it's
it's almost like a toss-up
so
kind
far
of game.
these have all kind of sort of almost been toss-ups, really. Like, if you factored in everything right away, they sound easy. Bills, Eagles, Pats should be, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, fucking
Yeah.
compared to last year, but compared to this year, it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of sucking.
All right, so 0-2 or 2-0 Falcons at 1-1 Lions. This is me first, isn't it? Fuck. Falcons are 2-0.
That's crazy.
Ritter or Goff? The Falcons have a ton of weapons, man. Bijan Robinson's a monster. Drake London's good. Pitts.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good Bijan Robinson was, bro.
Yeah.
I had no idea he was that good.
He's strong. He's playing good. Nice pick, Scott. Scott drafted him in the fantasy league. That was a good pickup.
Cheater.
Fuck. I'm going to go Falcons, dude. I think I'm going to go Falcons.
Yeah, it's another tough one. I got it. I want to go Lions, but every fucking time I've ever tried to fucking root for the Lions or pick the Lions since Barry Sanders days, bro,
Yeah.
I've gotten fucked. Damn.
That's a tough one.
Especially, damn, they're fucking 2-0, dude.
The Lions
They're
have been
doing
playing.
something right.
Lions have been playing good, and they lost this last week, but they played great. It's tough. I
And then Goff is just one of those guys. He's Baker Mayfield with the fucking cleaner fucking haircut.
a little bit taller.
Yeah, he's taller for sure, mate. Baker's. I'll go Lions. Fuck it.
And go Lions.
Yeah, that was my initial fucking.
That was your instinct.
Yeah.
All right, dude. We're gonna lock those in. You're probably gonna pass me up. You're probably gonna pass me
Make
up
your
this week.
picks in the comments, fellers.
Yeah, for sure. And let us know if you think that we're way off.
Yeah.
Talk some shit. It's all
Yeah.
good.
The Bills.
All right, so our picks are made. They're locked in, and we're gonna do the same $5 bet. We didn't even talk
yeah.
about it, but we
Let's
gotta
do
do
that.
we gotta do the same $5
I
bet,
forgot
right?
to see who I play this week after that shellacking I dished out last week.
You won by like 40 points. I mean, it wasn't. It was a shellacking. I mean, you're not talking shit.
Slack.
You're just spitting facts at that point.
Yeah, I mean it's been pretty good, dude. I think there's a couple teams that I knew were going to do pretty well.
Yeah,
they're doing good, and there's a couple teams like myself that I thought was going to be undefeated. And I'm like 1-1. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, all I gotta say is wait until week 5.
Yeah, what's week 5?
That's when I get Jonathan Taylor back.
Oh,
I get Jonathan Taylor. He's gonna come out off the pup list.
oh, I'm playing the freaking Auto Draft City Raptors. The Velocity Raptors. Velocity Smith. Charles is a fucking good dude. I'm talking shit in fantasy, but
Charles is awesome.
yeah, he's been doing a lot to help do his best to make some cool videos and help try and promote some of the shows and things like that. So shout out to Charles Velocity Smith setting up his YouTube shit at all the shows and shit, man.
Absolutely.
It's pretty dope.
He's been doing media for Denver card shows too, so shout out to that for sure. Charles. But we'll move on. We'll get out of the NFL and we'll move to our second topic under the sports element this week. It looks like there's 4 teams in the MLB that have clinched, bro. The Orioles clinched, the Rays, the Braves, and the Dodgers. They've all set their spots. They're all in the playoffs. In your opinion, dude, do you think that is there any chance that the champ does not come out of those 4 teams?
Like the World Series champ?
Yeah.
Any chance? Sure, there's a little chance, but not very likely one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty tough, bro.
That's Murderer's Row right there, right?
Yeah, and I want to say those are a lot of the. I don't know if we ever figured it out or found it, but I want to say those are some of the teams that we picked for sure at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dodgers and Braves, I think.
Dodgers
were
and Braves
amongst our picks for sure.
Mm-hmm. I picked Rays to be like a dark horse. Yeah.
I want to say I picked Seattle.
I think you did.
And they're right there too. So
I think you did. They're on the cusp.
Yeah, Seattle and the Astros, kind of depending on how that plays out. The other one will probably be a wild card. And,
yeah,
I think. Yeah, we'll see.
So of those 4 teams, Orioles, Rays, Braves, Dodgers, who would you say has the best chance of coming out as the champ?
Braves or Dodgers, and I'm gonna just say Braves because fuck the Dodgers. But
yeah,
they've been right there.
You're goddamn right.
You know, they're getting pretty good experience going. They've got a solid team.
Yeah. They won it 2 seasons back.
They pretty much built it from the inside too. They didn't have to cherry pick other people's shit.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
And I would like to think that means more.
Yeah, they did bring in Matt Olson from the A's.
True, they did.
They did do that.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty
a few
much
years already, right? Or was that just last year?
I think that was last year.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but other than that, most of those guys came up through all their own shit. So.
No, they did. Their pitching staff too, for sure.
I would love to think that matters. So
no,
it seems like it kind of don't always, but
it usually does. The Dodgers and the Dodgers and the Padres and Yankees, all those teams bring in everybody from everywhere else.
Yeah.
Red Sox, all those teams. The Orioles have kind of done that too. They've also kind of it's like their own farm team boys, Gunner and Mountcastle and
they just don't have
Mullins
the experience yet.
Right.
So that's the only reason I would say that they would have a harder time for sure.
Yeah. But they have a strong team. They have a strong young core.
Teams like that need that fucking crazy weird momentum spark.
Yeah.
It gets everybody just hyped and smiling, and they need Dion.
They need Dion. They need Dion.
Yeah. They need you know what I mean? They need something
you're right.
that's gonna. They need the shitty owner that they gotta peel the freaking bikini off of and shit. Major League.
Hell yeah.
But it's not impossible.
No, it's
They've
not.
got the talent. They just have to keep themselves distracted from realizing, oh fuck, do we even belong here yet?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, don't be in awe of
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, what if we fuck up? Or
Right.
what's your problem,
What's your
weirdo? You're not
matter,
gonna get
Sonny?
invited next week if you don't shut up.
What's the matter, Sonny? No, I really think it's the Braves to lose. Honestly, I really do. They're just strong, dude. They have their bats are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Ozuna has like 36 home runs. Albies, I think, has like 33. Olsen's like in the 50s.
Yeah.
Fucking Acuna, I think he's approaching 40. He's getting close to 40. And he's batting like 330 something and stolen bases. And like, I mean, man, they're strong, dude. Everywhere. Everywhere. They got rid of Dansby and they got rid of Freeman, and it didn't even matter, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It didn't even really matter.
Fucking MVP and shit.
Mm-hmm. So Austin Riley, I think, still has like 30 homers. Like they just have 30 home run hitters up and down that lineup, man. If one guy's cold, then you know somebody else is gonna pick up the slack. You can't pitch around anyone really, you know. I think it's theirs to lose, but I'm gonna buy a Braves hat, dude. I'm gonna get a hat. I'm gonna start going Braves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Oh
Braves.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this year I didn't, really pay attention to the big leagues, the way I would like to. Just get distracted. It's hard to keep up with baseball when there's not always a ton of games to watch, and they don't show a ton on fucking ESPN of highlights and shit. They show the same 2-3 teams, and it gets a little hard to keep up unless you go and research and like Google shit, and
Yeah.
But I am excited for playoff baseball this year for sure. I'll probably crack a few games this year and chill, but yeah, it sucks about fucking Shohei. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
So he's gone for the year, and
He's
then
Dunskos and
probably not pitching until 25.
25.
Not even gonna try to pitch till 25. So
right. It's a smart move.
yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? But
Yeah. It's a bummer.
it's gonna, yeah.
You think it's gonna crush his card values?
I don't know about crush. It's gonna affect him. It's got to.
Yeah.
How can it not?
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I mean, fucking Angels, bro. Are they the Browns of the fucking major leagues, bro?
They might be. They just might be.
I mean,
It's where stars go to die. It's not good.
is there ever gonna be fucking a question of like, is Mike Trout truly great or not?
Yeah.
Like fucking, I don't know. How can you truly gauge anything he's done on that team?
And how could these guys stay there?
Yeah.
How are they? Why are they staying there? Trout could have gone anytime.
Yeah.
Something's really strange about that situation.
Because they know his fucking steroid doctor, homie, and they'll leak that shit if he leaves.
I don't know. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough news. That's a bummer too, because man, Shohei was just doing crazy things.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take away what he's done.
No, I mean it does to the fad people. You know what I mean? Like to people that only cared about,
Right.
Yeah. But like, and that's automatically where card prices kind of come from.
Right.
Is the hype.
The casuals.
Yeah, the hype. The people who don't care that much who are running out and buying them. That's kind of what drives up the price. That's kind of what's going on with Dion and shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but, man, I don't know. I would still, yeah, and that's going to be tough to see what happens. They're already got to be tanking.
Yeah.
And between now and fucking start of next season, damn, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty rough.
Yeah.
And then next season, if he doesn't have one of the best seasons batting ever, if he's just like pretty good,
If he just like hits like 33 homers.
if he's like
Yeah.
doesn't lead the league in homers next year by like a few
Yeah.
or something,
It'll
like,
be hard to sustain those prices.
there's no way, dude.
Yeah.
There's no way. If he's not the baddest hitter in baseball next year, then his shit's gonna tank, dude. It has to.
Right. It just does. Yeah, you're right.
And
I
then
think you're right on that one.
as soon as he goes to get ready to throw another pitch, it'll
Might-
spike again.
might
And then
start,
as soon as
yeah.
then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know?
And by that time,
By that time, fuck, who knows?
how
man?
old is he at that point?
Yeah.
You know, does he still have the velocity? Does he still have, you know,
How'd the surgery go? How did
right? Man, it's kind of a bummer.
Is whatever team he's playing for going to even care or want him to try?
Right.
You know?
Right. It's like we'll just get you as a bat and that's it. Kind of a shame.
It is, bro. It
Yeah.
sucks. It fucking sucks. And then you got all the I told you so's fucking saying, well, why you don't know that? And then that's what keeps anybody else from ever trying it again.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. You're right. That's exactly what it'll do.
Keeps anybody else from even giving somebody a shot to try it.
Yep. Yep, for sure. Yeah, man.
I would have loved, that would have been probably my favorite fucking thing, dude. If pitchers actually started fucking hitting.
Yeah.
God, that's been one of my least favorite things about baseball since I learned about the game.
Yeah.
The designated hitter thing.
Yeah.
Even when the first time I learned about that, when I was like little. I was like, what?
What? What do you mean?
Fucking cheating, dude.
What do you mean? our pitcher bats all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I've never liked that about baseball.
Yeah, me too.
And I get it, whatever. But like, I'm obviously probably not in the majority of there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I never thought that what make them so special that they don't have to fucking swing a bat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man.
Come here. Stop acting dumb. You're being a crybaby.
She's like, no one's paying attention to me. No one's throwing the ball. Yeah, dude. We'll see. We'll see. The playoffs are going to be fun this year, I think. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
We'll
I got my
keep-
fingers crossed for the long shots, man.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I would. I mean, I'll root for the Braves, but at the same time, like, I would prefer if someone like a wild card team were to pull it out, or like a real good underdog. You
I don't know
know.
what it is, bro. I see when a team that isn't supposed to win wins, dude. That fucking shit just. I love that shit. Dude.
Hypes.
I love the underdog.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I think a lot of people do. I think it's kind of a thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people just hate on greatness or things that are good, so they can't. They always root for the fucking best team to lose. Because
Yeah.
they're like haters, but maybe I'm
Yeah.
just a hater. But
I might be. I might be a hater, bro. I might be a hater. But is it that time, my
I
brother?
need a little small break.
Oh, do you
I've
need
been
a
kinda, like,
break?
fondling this fucking pipe for days. My Len Dog pipe here, custom.
Oh, nice.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
This is the Devil's Lettuce X fucking Sundog fucking whatever the fuck name it is. Fucking I don't even know, but it's some dope ass shit that fucking Southie hooked it up. And he said it has some crazy ass name and I already forgot, but it smells amazing. Let's give it
It's like a crypto chrono-like.
Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's some good shit. Oh, that's some of the tastiest shit I smoked in a bit.
I don't know. Kind of scared now.
Oh, yeah. I can feel my eyes go instantly as red as those lights.
Oh yeah, that's tasty.
Good job there, Southbird.
Good vittles, Southie.
I shouldn't say his name live, but
I don't think he cares.
he don't give a fuck.
I don't think he does.
He's like, yeah, they said my name. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out. Holmes.
Shout out.
Yeah, got to set up next to him, so that was pretty cool. Fucking, maybe I'll have to see if we can line that up for the Pikes Peak show regularly, so I could have the table sitter.
Yeah, that's for
Although
sure.
he's not the best at keeping an eye on shit. Not that I am either. All right. Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's some good shit. So Saturday night was Noche UFC, they were calling it, which is
Fight night.
Spanish for fight night. But it was a Mexican Independence Day, so they were trying to make a deal about that. Not that even the Mexicans were trying to celebrate like a holiday, but whatever. It was in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena, I want to say.
Yeah.
There in Vegas. So it was actually pretty cool. Some nice fights. Just a fight night, so not the hugest card, of course, always, but there was a championship fight to cap it off. Started off pretty decent with some prelims and stuff, and then we worked its way up to the bantamweight fight. Raul Rosas, the super young kid, the mariachi kid.
Yep.
He kind of redeemed himself. He had a first-round knockout of Terrence Mitchell.
Oh, nice, dude.
Looked really good. I want to say it was like 45 seconds or so.
Nice.
Fucking clipped him, jumped on him, finished him off, knocked him the fuck out.
Nice.
So good for him. He's a fucking 19 years old, so fucking too young to really even go celebrate. You know?
Right, properly.
They asked him after the fight how he was planning on celebrating. He was like, "I'm going to go home and hang out with my mom." No, I don't think he said mom. I think he said family. But yeah, I mean, so good for him, dude. Hopefully, I'm kind of rooting for the kid. He seems like a good kid. A lot of people fucking bash on him because he has kind of a little something going on his face and shit, and they talk shit to him for that. But I don't understand why, because he fucking seems like a good dude. He's kicking ass out there. He had one shitty fight. Every time somebody's getting hyped, they always automatically get half the people hating on him. So, I don't know. Good for him. Kind of rooting for him. We'll see how he fucking proceeds from here, and actually if he becomes something in the sport, man. So
Rosas
Jr. Welterweight battle. Kevin Holland. He goofed around and lost to Jack Della Maddalena, whose name is just fun to say. Kevin Holland, it was weird, bro. He's been kind of like, during his fights, he'll start like bullshitting with the other guy. And Sonny, no. You're going to get 86th. And he'll just start like having a conversation with these guys in the ring, bro. He's not talking shit. Yeah. He's not like saying, fuck you, fuck your mother, I'm going to fuck you up. He's like,
he's bullshit.
Hey, bro, you want to hang out next weekend and shit? Like, literally, dude, like, should we spar sometime? Or
did you
like,
catch that Bronco game? Yeah.
And Della Maddalena was like, he's like, dude, I tried to avoid him, and he just, like, suckered me in. He's like, he's got, like, this fucking charisma about him, dude. He's just,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's just bullshitting and hanging out in the middle of, he's like, fucking trying to punch my fucking
like,
face off.
Wham. Was that too hard? Did it hit you too hard?
Make friends at the same time and shit.
We good? I'll let you get one back.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's kind of cool to see him have fun.
Yeah.
And like kind of be
goofball.
Yeah, kind of goofballish, man. And Jack Della, he even said, he's like, I didn't want to do it. I told myself I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
He suckered me into it, and halfway through the damn fight, I'm just bullshitting with the fucking guy, basically. He didn't say that word for word, but that's basically what he said, you know, in his accent from wherever he's fucking from. But, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty cool. And Kevin Holland, I'm kind of like rooting for him because I like that shit. And it's kind of like Strickland, bro. He's kind of like winning me over. I didn't like him at first because I thought he was a bozo, and he kind of is, but he's having fun, dude. He's not taking it too seriously. You know, he kind of became ultra famous overnight, beating Izzy. It's like he said he was like kind of quasi famous, and now all of a sudden he's like recognized everywhere he fucking goes. And he loves it. He's fucking stoked. He's like, don't ever fucking think I'm gonna be offended if you come up and want to fucking bullshit with me or take a picture or any of that. He's like, I don't take this shit seriously. This is just fucking fun, and I'm lucky enough to fucking get paid for this shit, and now I'm like,
now I'm famous,
basically getting rich off of it and shit, and famous, and like it's dope. So fucking cool. And like they show his apartment, and it's like all fucking, and it's like he don't even have furniture and shit. He lives like a straight fucking 20-year-old bachelor.
It's like my apartment.
He's like just chilling, dude. And yeah, so he's winning me over a little bit, bro. And I had a nice Select Tiger parallel prism of his rookie, and I sold it a while back, and I'm regretting it a little. Actually, I traded it for, I got a killer deal. I got a card that was worth damn near double at the time. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, he's kind of winning me over, having fun and shit. But the title fight was between Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko, and of course that ended in controversy. It was a great fight, man. Honestly, it was back and forth, and Grasso, if nothing else, proved that she deserves to be there again, and she's not afraid. She stood there, she stood proud with her chin out and just battled.
Yeah.
Valentina landed that jab on her about 100,000 fucking times, but Grasso actually knocked her down. She put her on her ass, and they went back and forth. So at the end of the fight, they call it a split draw. One judge has Grasso, one judge has Valentina, and the other one has it as split.
Right.
So everybody's all pissed off. Most people think Valentina won. I had it, honestly, I probably had it 3-2 rounds wise.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that even Joe Rogan had mentioned a while back is maybe they should start judging the fight as a whole instead of by rounds.
Right.
Because then you're like keeping score, and it's a little, you know, you can lose a fight and win by winning the rounds.
Right.
You know? So it gets kind of weird. Sonny, that's it. You're done. You're not coming back next week. You're fucked. So,
Did you just get fired, Sonny?
yeah, from Employee of the Month to fired in one day.
One pod.
God damn.
It only took one pod, son.
But yeah, so what happened was one of the judges scored the final round, a 10-8 round.
Right.
Which was kind of weird because Grasso obviously won, but a 10-8 round is supposed to be like, she fucked her up pretty good in that round.
Right.
But you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody else other than that judge that agreed it would be a 10-8 round. So that 10-8 round is what fucked it up, hit the fucking split decision.
Right.
Or split
draw.
Not unanimous draw. So that happening, Grasso retains the title, and so everybody's pissed off because she didn't actually win. She gets to keep the title. It just it creates a whole weird, awkward, shitty situation.
Right.
How do you get to stay the champ if you didn't win?
Right.
How can you give the other person the belt? What do you do? Fucking evaporate the fucking belt, you know?
Yeah. So it makes it pretty fucking weird.
What's going to end up happening is they're going to have a trilogy, even though Valentina technically lost the belt twice in a row. She didn't lose the fight, but she still didn't win the belt.
Didn't win it,
you know.
yeah.
So it just kind of fucks it all up, man. And everybody's bagging on that judge, and now that's one thing that UFC started doing in the last few fights. I don't know quite how long ago they started doing it, but they are posting the judges' scorecards with their name on them.
Oh,
like,
really?
On TV. So right away, this guy's name's Mike Bell.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, bro. He's probably got death fucking threats, dude.
Jesus.
I don't know if he did. I mean, that's a pretty serious thing to just joke around about, I guess. But I guarantee, like, people are fucking hammering him in social media, dude.
Oh,
fucking,
for sure.
People that don't even know who the fuck he is or don't even know much about MMA are fucking pissed because Valentina lost, so they're blaming this fucking dude.
Right.
And they're talking all kinds of shit and basically whatever. And now, supposedly, I guess it's the Nevada Commission or wherever. All the different states have their own fucking commission. Have slightly different rules for boxing, MMA, whatever.
Right.
They're going to try and retrain the judges as to how to truly score the 10-8 rounds. And part of what's happening is they've been encouraged to have more 10-8 rounds because they feel like that's probably going to have less draws.
Right.
You know, but in actuality, it fucking fucked it up this time.
Causes more, more bullshit, yeah.
So they're still trying to figure out the scoring to, like, avoid this kind of thing, and it
Right.
actually still happened. At least they're kind of working on it, but at the same time, it's like fucking with fucking people's careers and shit, basically. So
Yeah.
it's not a perfect science. UFC's still a pretty young sport. They fuck with the rules. I mean, they just changed rules in baseball that were
forever
100 years old.
100, yeah.
You know, so,
absolutely.
they're gonna have to keep tinkering with it to get it fucking right. But most likely, what's gonna happen is they're gonna just fight again. And we'll see what happens. But either way, great fight. Grasso deserves to be there. She's not a fluke. Even if Valentina. Even if you think Valentina won that fight, it was a very close fight, and Grasso could have easily won it.
Yeah.
If they would have went one more round, she fucking knocked her on her ass. If it would have went one more round, who knows?
Yeah.
Because she put her on her ass early, and she was dominating in the 5th. She was wearing her out. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like I would give an overall fight, if you were just watching that fight start to finish, like as just a fight, I feel like Grasso barely won.
Yeah.
Most people disagree with me, but Valentina has way more fucking fans, and I think that's part of why.
Yeah.
She was definitely a little more technical, and she probably landed more strikes, but most of them were jabs, but they were stiff fucking jabs right in her fucking mouth.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see what goes on there. But it ended up being a pretty decent fight. So, then coming up next is going to be... next weekend's going to be... Or this coming weekend, I should say. UFC Fight Night in the Apex. Same night as our show.
Saturday night.
Fucking, if you're going to watch that shit, come to the show first. Couple decent fights that night. Nothing gigantor. Gonna have a featherweight fight between Bryce Mitchell, who's 15-2, and Dan Ige, who's 17-6.
Not a bad fight there.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell's been kind of the hype for a little while. His last fight, he actually lost to Ilya Topuria, and that was almost a year ago. And his last 2 fights that have been scheduled were canceled. So he hasn't really, like somebody got hurt, somebody got sick, whatever. The fights just didn't fucking happen. I don't know if it was his fault, or if he was pulling out, or what happened there. But either way, Sonny, knock it off. He's going to throw down. And then there will be the lightweight fight between Rafael Fiziev, who's 12-2, and his last fight, he lost to Justin Gaethje. He'll be taking on Mateusz Gamrot, 22-2. So 12-2 versus 22-2, lightweight battle. A couple gangsters there. Fiziev is another one of those guys that both of these guys, Mitchell and Fiziev, were kind of guys that were hyped up and then lost their last fight. So they kind of like got their redemption fight, I guess, to try to maintain some of their hype. But not a ton of other big fights on that card. UFC 294 is probably the next big thing coming up, which is still a little ways away. That's the next pay-per-view. But that's still almost like a whole month away. That's going to be October 21st. So that's about the longest gap between pay-per-views in a while. Usually there's one every few weeks, but bunch of fight nights between now and then. I'll kind of post up on those in between now and then. But UFC 294's got a couple nice fights on there. Hamzat's finally going to fight again. He's going to fight
nice.
Paulo Costa, who, he's no slouch, but he's the guy that Izzy beat after he had too much wine.
Right. Right.
Said he had too much. He had a glass of wine the night before, and so he was hungover in the fight or some bullshit. And then Islam's going to fight Charles Oliveira for the lightweight ship that night. So Oliveira had the championship, and then he lost it because of the scale thing and all of that.
Right.
And then, so we'll see what goes down there. After that, then if Islam wins for sure, I would imagine Volk's going to probably come back up and try and fight him again sooner or later. I think he probably will regardless, but I'm pretty sure if it's Islam, then for sure they'll kind of want to finish that.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see again.
Yeah, so hopefully I can get my Islams from PSA before that and
Hell
fight
yeah.
him before fucking Volk fucks him up. But, that should probably just about do it for some UFC stuff there.
Cool. Right on, man. Appreciate you doing the UFC. Yeah, dude, that's all I got for the pod this week, man. You got anything else you want to hit up before we jump on out?
No, like I said, we added that little door prize, so fucking come check out the show. Fucking win you a little Topps Chrome Blaster, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
fucking
for sure.
Should be pretty cool. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Should we fire the mascot for fucking up the pod tonight? Come here, cutie pie. Come here.
She's a cute girl.
Come here. Oh, now you're gonna chill.
Now
Now
she-
you're gonna chill and lay on the floor and shut the fuck up.
Now she's shy.
Dope.
No, for sure. But let us know if we should fire the mascot and come holler at us in our socials. Come say what's up and fucking give us a thumbs up on the reviews.
Anybody wants the 1-of-1 scribble fractor, hit me up. I'll mail it to you for free. I'll even autograph the back.
For sure. But like and sub and do all that YouTube stuff on the YouTube side. And on the pod side, give us a little review on Apple.
Let's
And
get some reviews.
let's see what you guys think about the pod. So,
Yep.
as always, man, we just thank you guys for fucking listening to us, giving us a little bit of your time and spending some part of your day with us.
Yep.
And we appreciate you. And we hope that you want to come back and check us out next week.
Hit us up with your picks. See if you guys can beat us.
You probably beat me, that's for sure. All right, guys. Thanks a bunch.
Peace.
Peace.